quiet again because I don't wanna. My voice is very loud. You guys know how loud I usually. This is like You guys heard me do it when I was in the box last time. This is like when I speak at a normal human level. I sound like a completely different person. I don't want to get kicked out, so no screaming, no screaming. I might have to oh dang, what is this? I might have to stop at a certain point as well. Because if there is strict quiet hours here, I don't know if talking at this volume would be a problem or not. Game audio is drowning me out. Hold on. Oh yes. Sorry, I have the game volume at max. Max is probably no good. That was my bad. Is the balance a bit better without it being at max volume? I can't. I have to. I'll just re-say what I already said. Sorry, my tracking is a bit messed up as well. I have another program that I usually use when I travel. But I think it's. I'm gonna be blunt. The one I often use when I travel, because it's easier on CPU, is abandonware. I think it finally stopped working. So you can't use it anymore. It's not working. So I haven't adjusted this one for webcam. It'll work really well on days that I have a spare iPad or phone, but they're both kind of dead for travel right now, so hopefully this is okay. I think it's the best I'm gonna get. Hold on. Let me just change one. Is my mouth closing more now? Almost. Okay. I think now my mouth is at least closing more. Man, the missing. No, there actually ended up being no missing luggage. It was a lie. I was even told, like, I was told at my transfer that my luggage had been lost, and I had to get special forms filled out and everything, so that when I arrive I could hand them over. So then I waited for my one bag that I knew wasn't lost, and both of them were just there, and I was like, wow. So it actually wasn't even lost. I'm fine. Also, can we appreciate the game's like menu before you start? This is such a vibe. Like honestly, I could just chill for hours in like the TV section. Oh my god, you know what would be fun? A just chatting stream, but like putting myself in the TV with some weird old-timey filters. Is that even in the game's TOS? Because I think it would be funny though. I did get it though, yeah, and I think that, hold on, there's a few supers and stuff. I can't see who the gifted go to on laptop. For some reason it never worked. But Yelder, thank you for 36 months. Congrats to 45k, thank you! I didn't expect to hit it while away, so that's a big surprise. I really appreciate it. Or I'll try to think of something interesting that I can do to celebrate it. And TJM, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. If you got one, make sure to TJM as well. Even gets 1980. Yeah! I'm gonna admit though, I actually used to have a TV like this because I specifically remember getting it for free. It was in the garbage, and I don't know why. When I was a kid, I was really weird, okay? My parents were like, God, you don't need that. You don't need that. You do not need that. That's gonna make our power bill cycle. Like, you do not need that. And I started crying, and they eventually let me bring it back to the warehouse. And I used to use it to play NES games because I thought it felt more fun than playing them on a regular TV. So I like to play older games on older TVs. It adds to the vibe, you know? It feels nice. It feels like extra cozy. And I'm really excited to. I'm sorry if you see me like bobbing around a bit. My feet. I'm in a corner room, luckily, so there's the wall I'm facing. There's nobody there. Um, I'm worried about the people above and below. I'm too loud, so I gotta be careful. But I my chair. One, my desk. You guys would faint if you saw it. I somehow crammed everything into this tiny desk. And two, my feet don't reach the floor in this computer chair. So I'm just like kicking my legs. I also just had caffeine, to be fair, on an empty stomach. And on no sleep. Because I had a vegetable smoothie, the classic booster juice. I had a big one. Oh, can I tell you the story about that? It was terrible. I had to go through another gate at the time. I thought I was done with gates. So I got a giganto smoothie. And then to catch my flight, they're like, you can't take this with you. You have to pour out all the liquid. But I had just bought it. So I think, how big are their big ones? I don't know. They're really massive. Like, they're massive. I don't know if it's quite a liter, but like, I'd believe it. I got one of those, and it was like an iced smoothie, and I had to chug it. To not miss my flight, I had to chug it in less than 5 minutes. I was brought to my knees from brain freeze. I always thought brain freeze wasn't that bad. It was just like slight, because I always drink cold stuff, but I drink them slow. Oh my god, that was so painful. Oh my god, never again, never again. And then I had some protein bars just to keep me going. But I didn't have time to get any more drinks or anything because just circumstances with timing and stuff was really rough due to a lot of scuff. If you didn't see on Twitter, yeah, I gotta get my money's worth. Exactly, I paid for that. I'm gonna drink it. Can I tell you guys what happened when I first got to the airport, in case you didn't see Twitter? And I knew that from there my day was going to be hell. I put my checked bag. First of all, my carry-on was taken from me. They said it was too big. Even though it's the one I've traveled with dozens and dozens and dozens of times, I forgot this one airline is stupidly stingy. It doesn't let me bring it, so that was fun. I had to check my carry-on, which wasted a lot of time because I had to go to the back of the line and try all over again. And then, when I finally got there, my big suitcase was, I put it on the conveyor belt thingy, and it broke the machine. I don't know how or why, but it broke the machine. They literally had to get somebody to like go take it out back, like without the machine. Because they're like, we can't put this on another one, it might break it, so we're just gonna take it. And I'm like, okay. It was the person that handled oversized baggage, so I trusted that they were gonna do it, and they did, luckily. But that was the one that they thought was lost at first, so I was like, oh no. Wondering if I'd been scammed into giving my luggage to like a rando or something. I didn't even know. And then as I'm running, because I'm late at this point, I have 10 minutes to get through security and get to my gate before boarding ends. Luckily, I somehow made it. Security had no lineup at all. I don't know how. I've never seen that in my entire life. I just got to security and I was the only person. But, so I had to, go through security. I sprinted the whole way from where I dropped off my bag to security. And I was like, oh god, there's a rock in my shoe. I don't know how a rock suddenly got in my shoe, but there's a rock in my shoe. Even though it wasn't there earlier, there's now, for some reason, a rock in my shoe. But I ignore it, and I keep sprinting with the rock in my shoe. Because, you know, there's nothing else I can do but just keep going. And then when I get to security, I take off my shoe, because I have to take off my shoes. And then I was like, I think there's a rock in my shoe. Can you, like, give me a minute? And I try to dump it out, but nothing comes out. I'm like, okay, I guess I was wrong. And they're like black shoes, so I didn't notice anything weird. And then I just put them in and kept going. And then on the other side of security, for some reason my shoes got through. I don't know how they did, but when I'm putting my shoes back on, I notice the rock is still there and it really hurts. So I take the shoe off and I shake it and I shake it and I shake it and there's nothing. So I put my hand inside of it and I feel a big spiky. And I'm like, what? Why is there a spiky? There shouldn't be a spiky in my shoe. So I try to press on it really hard to loosen it and get it out, but for some reason, it's like not moving. It's like stuck. And I'm like, how did it get like built into my shoe? Like, what's going on here? And then eventually I flip it over to the other side. And there's a Winnie the Pooh. There's just a Winnie the Pooh. And it was someone's like pin from a backpack or something. There was a Winnie the Pooh pin. And somehow the spike went through my shoe and into my foot while I sprinted from baggage to security. And then I'm like, oh, I guess that's why it hurt more than the usual rock. And because it was a black shoe, I didn't notice on the inside, but I look at the floor where I was standing and there's just blood and I'm like, whoops. So next time somebody wants to call me weak, listen, I sprinted with a pin in my foot, okay? When I have to, I can tough out stuff. There are a lot of times I deal with stuff and then I'm kind of knocked out and I feel pathetic. Like, because I'll end up having to, like, lie down more than other people or something. But, like, listen. My pain tolerance is stupidly high. Unfortunately, I didn't get to keep the pin. I literally brought it over to security. And I was like, my shoe? Because I didn't know what else to say. And they kept asking me if I needed medical help. And I'm like, my plane boards in 3 minutes. I'm good. And then I just go on my plane. So I denied the medical advice. Luckily, I was okay. And believe it or not, I do have my tetanus shot up to date. I had one last year. You guys know how clumsy I am, right? Before I went to Hong Kong and the Philippines, I got my tetanus shot in advance. Because I was like, you know what? Knowing me, I'm gonna need it. I didn't need it, but now I did, so it's a good thing that I had it. I was like, you know, I'm just not gonna take chances with this one. So it's fine. We're okay. Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry. Exactly. Also, hold on. Let me take a bit of my food. I'm starving. I'm gonna eat during cutscenes as well, if you guys don't. The wound clean? Of course. Don't worry. If there's one thing I can guarantee, I get injured a lot, so I know how to deal with it. Keep finding new ways to get hurt. I know. I know. Listen, I brought an ankle brace and a wrist brace and first aid kit. I'm ready. I figured it's not a matter of if I get hurt at the con, but when, so I'm just being safe. I am playing on iPad. I can't afford to stay up too late, so I figured I'll play on iPad until it dies, and that's the best compromise. Plus, then I don't have to have it up on my monitor. I can look at you guys on my monitor. I wanna know how I got these scars. Okay, funny story though. We'll get started in a sec, but I actually do have a really big scar on my wrist. And it's literally because I fell getting into a car. I just tripped on my other foot or something. I don't know. I tripped getting into a car and the seatbelt slashed my wrist. I think it's the biggest, no, it's the second biggest scar I have. Just from the seatbelt slicing my wrist. My biggest scar is on my knee. I don't think you can really see it anymore. I think I outgrew it because I got it when I was like 7. I was playing tag, and I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. I like turned around, and this is when the warehouse was made of wood. The warehouse isn't made of wood on the outside anymore, but it was at this point. And I turned around to laugh at my friend because they couldn't catch me, and I ran into the warehouse. I just ran straight into the building and split my whole knee open because it crashed into the wall. And unfortunately, when it crashed into the wall, I got a lot of splinters too because it was made of wood. I don't even know how I'm so clumsy. It's like literally inhumane level. I don't know. It did really hurt. It's like, I think it's the second, no, my earliest injury memory, but it's one of the most vivid. I would say the earlier two are when I got stung by a bee because I was going down a slide and there's a bee on the slide. You can you can infer how unpleasant that was. I don't think I have to go into detail. And I also got all my fingers slammed in a car door. I talked about that one before though. So those I think are the most memorable, really early injuries. Like I was like 2 years old for both of those or something around that. Very, very baby. Anyway, are you guys ready to get started? For however long I'll be able to play it. I'm gonna try to stream most mornings when I wake up too, if you guys don't mind. I'll have to do my makeup and eat breakfast and stuff to get ready for the con. I don't want to stream in the evening because I'm a little bit worried that things will come up. So I figured maybe we can stream when I get ready instead. I won't be able to look at chat quite as much, and there might be times I have to go quiet from like doing my lips or something. But I thought it could be kind of nice to stream at some different times for a bit. 42 Zenless, yeah! I've been loving the aesthetic for this ever since. I'm a really big fan of like urban, like, I don't know the word for it, like urban RPG type. Like, this gives me very much the world ends with you vibes, so I'm very, very excited where this goes. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it or not. I am still a bit mad at the censorship that happened in it. Urban fantasy, maybe. It doesn't really have to be fantasy though, but, I'm a little bit annoyed still that they nerfed Nicole because in the initial trailer, Nicole's animation was literally the thing that got me most into the game. The pose had a really nice line of action, a really, really nice, like, dynamic angle, and the animation was so good that I was like, I need to play this. And then they nerfed her. She was done so dirty. But I'm willing to still give it a chance. As much as I will be very vocal that I'm still upset about that. She's unnerfed in the game, perfect. It's just in the like promo stuff then, I guess. That's good. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this game where I'm already doing reverse and Nikkei. And I know a lot of you guys want me to try Snowbreak. I don't think I will though, because I don't think I'd like that type of gameplay. I could maybe someday just to see, because I don't think I would have thought I'd like Nikkei gameplay if I saw it out of context. But I don't know, the walking around on shooty does not appeal to me. Anyway, let's... Oh no. Oh, there's one. Oh, my mouse died. But it didn't, we're good. Okay. You guys can hear the game still and stuff, right? Go in and see if there's a cutscene. Let me know if the volume once we get started is still okay.
Interrupt your regular programming for this breaking news. A companion hollow has suddenly appeared on 14th Street and has already breached level 3 containment.
I'm assuming the hollows are kind of like monsters that somehow get into like downtown. Oh god, the thing, does it always make those kind of noises or can it talk, I wonder?
Wise, come check this out.
What's that?
I mean, that's one way to make it not a bootleg Paimon if it can't even talk.
I think the news mentioned it earlier. Give me a sec.
Yeah, in the Janice quarter.
I really like the art style too. I've heard you can switch between siblings as well.
Yeah. Public security were conducting a manhunt over there today.
Sorry that I gotta eat during the cutscenes. I didn't eat today, I'm starving.
So you're saying?
I want to get a
Get
plushie
ready.
and a little guy.
We'll be seeing some business coming our way soon.
I'm kind of torn who to play as in this one. I feel like the girls' design better. I heard that you can switch between them as you go through, and your room will look different depending on who you're playing as at the time. I know one of them is faster, but I'm not sure which one's faster. Out of the two designs, I do really like the girl better, I think, so we can go with her.
Cool. Now we play the waiting game.
Me dropping my chopsticks. Luckily on my shirt, so I can just. Belle because cute, exactly. Oh, we already meet Nicole, nice. Okay, can we appreciate the cutscene animation? I wasn't sure if the animation in the trailer would be representative of the game or not. Oh my god, I love how bouncy her hair is too. But so far, this is promising. I really like the composition. You know what it reminds me of? It's almost a little more like Western style animation, like very, not even anime, almost like Pixar style or something. Inside a high-rise building on 14th Street in the Janus Quarter, New Eridu. It feels very high energy. In a way that even anime doesn't usually. I don't know how to word it. But it's very refreshing, and I like how much energy and personality is in all the character animation. That's one complaint I really had about Wuthering Waves. I felt like there wasn't a lot of personality in any of the animation. It all felt very one-dimensional, but I can already see like so much sass and stuff in this one. I really like stuff that brings characters first and foremost. Yeah, like the exaggerated movements and stuff. Yeah. That's a better example, like Scooby-Doo style energy. I really like that.
Yes, citizens. I'm the head of the Janus Quarters Public Security, currently conducting an operation on 14th Street.
I like how the text box isn't always just in the middle, too.
I regret to inform everyone our operation has been disrupted due to the appearance of a hollow.
Which means we probably gotta fight it. It almost feels like reading a comic book.
Of the Red Fang Gang, the group responsible for the terrorist attack on the Research Institute.
It does feel very The World Ends With You, and I mean that in like the best way.
These are dangerous dudes.
These are dangerous dudes.
Criminals, particularly their leader, Mr. Silver. Everyone should remain vigilant.
Okay, I already love the writing in this game. Just these are dangerous dudes. Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much.
As a status reporter, I can't listen to this anymore. Those criminals need to get...
Oh my god. Okay, can I make a point here? I don't like when stuff is censored for the sake of like having to be censored, but can we appreciate how funny it is used in a comedic way right here with a really angry face? This game is so stylish. I'm so happy. This is like everything I wanted from it. More than anything, what I wanted with this game, and more than gameplay, I wanted a good aesthetic. Visually and audio. I wanted something that creates a mood, a vibe, and just kind of fully immerses me into the absurdity. And so far, it is delivering even more than I hoped for, and I'm so happy.
As soon as we find them, we should just get them and then come again.
Oh my god, this is chaos. I'm so happy. This is exactly what I wanted. I wish I had the warehouse right now though, so I could like full screen with this, but this is so good.
Excuse me, Mr. Reporter. I'm still giving a briefing on the case. Let me... I don't give a mother... Listen here, you...
Okay, this guy yelling on the TV is already one of my favorite characters, just because it's so chaotic. I think... I really appreciate as well the 2D still images. Do you guys know what I mean? We don't always need a 3D animation or even live 2D. Sometimes when it's stylized like this, it genuinely feels like a comic book, like a superhero comic book or something, and I love it. I love it. I want, as a visual novel enjoyer, I mean, I very obviously would appreciate CGs anyway, but I am loving this.
Don't think the Hollow can protect you. The Public Security's Air Force is on the way. Is that right, officer?
There's a window! Boss, we can get out this way!
Are they troublemakers then? I thought they were on the good side, but maybe, I don't know what's going on.
But that's a hollow down there. Fine, a way out is a way out. Can you break the glass, Billy?
Easy! Leave it to me!
Hold on, I'm gonna turn my headphones up a bit. I wanna hear it more. God, I love the BGMs so much. Already such a vibe. You know what the music really reminds me of? Danganronpa. Very similar vibes to that. Even the comics. It almost feels like the comics from Danganronpa, but not quite as cursed. Oh, I guess you can't shoot. Bulletproof.
It bounced off. This glass must be tough. Damn, I knew it wouldn't be that easy. This window is...
Reinforced bulletproof glass. You won't be able to break it.
I genuinely wonder what's more expensive for a game studio to do. Make like 3D fancy animated cutscenes if you already have the models and you just use them in other cutscenes? Or something like this. Because these still images are very clearly extremely high budget. And they're not just using one or two for a full scene, they're using like one for every line of dialogue. The budget for this? Like, is this where all the Genshin money is going? Like, this is wild.
Why?
I mean, I guess that if anyone has money, it's going to be Hoyoverse, but dang, this is just amazing.
Why would you steal from the Red Fang gang? My men went through so much trouble to...
I love how over the top the voice acting is.
You stole the strongbox from the Institute. We're just returning it to its rightful owner.
Oh, they are stealing, but they're stealing something from someone else who stole it first, so is that really stealing? It's much more than just animating the models. That's what I'm thinking, but at the same time, 2D is not cheap to have this many. That's why I'm wondering. I genuinely don't know which is more expensive.
Hey,
But good 3D animation, like you see in the cutscenes, and this would be really expensive, yeah. It's way more than just the models.
We're all trying to get by on the same streets. Why? Why would you be helping the cops?
Sorry, but it's not public security that commissioned us. And also, that's none of your business anyway.
Okay, so they're kind of like, almost rogue figures then. That will go out and help whoever gives them money. Not necessarily the police or against the police, just whoever has the money.
Of course it is! They had people steal from my territory! So I have to teach them a lesson!
He's so mad.
Why don't you just give it back to me? It's so important to us!
He's so dramatic. He's doing the pose with his hand. He's faking this, trying to like appeal to my sense of empathy. Too bad I don't have one.
That I'm willing to exchange it for your lives!
So you need the whole gang armed and ready to handle 3 people? This is the Silver Tears? It's even weirder than the rumors.
I love her sass too. She's just like not getting intimidated.
Wait, is that a flashbang?
Flashbang? I heard flashbang. We're probably not thinking of the same type of flashbang.
Correct. It's a GS2 high lumen military flashbang. The blast is quite strong.
So like an actual flashbang.
Awesome! Time to wake up, Billy.
What? Eyes open, everyone!
Oh no. What is it?
Say cheese!
But us, we're gonna close our eyes because we're not gonna fall for that. Poor Billy.
Oh, my eyes!
Just literally. Oh my eyes. Amazing.
Choose to resist?
Mhm.
In that case, I have no choice but to kill you all!
So can I don't know how to put this into words, but maybe you guys will understand. This has 4Kids dub vibes, but I don't mean that in terms of quality. It's really good, but it has that like 4Kids energy. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very gold and over the top and wild. Maybe even with something like a Marvel voice acting would be a little more accurate. It's very big. It's going very big with everything in the audio and the visuals. It's not being subtle. It's just in your face in a way that's done so well that you're either... I genuinely think this game is going to get a lot of really good and a lot of really bad reviews. Because this is the type of thing I love. But a lot of people don't like this as well. So I think it's going to get not a lot of mid reviews, but there's going to be a lot of people that really like or really hate this direction. I personally love this type of stuff. It kind of reminds me of stuff like, maybe instead of 4Kids, something more accurate would be like Penny and Stocking vibes. In the way it's just so unashamed of what it is that it goes all out, and I love that.
You've made a mistake, mister. We aren't your enemy. That is.
Oh my god, look at the poses.
Falcon 4 to Commander, we've arrived at the source of the light and found the Red Fang Gang. Repeat, we found the Red Fang Gang. Awaiting orders.
Oh, it's just silly and wacky, and I love it.
Boss, it's the Air Force!
Even the camera angles are so obnoxious and weird. And it's fun this way.
That flashbang just now, it was to attract a helicopter!
Oh, smart.
You finally noticed? Now it's your turn to choose, you crybaby. You can stay and fight us, and then get caught by public security. Or you can run, and we all get to live.
Damn you! Cutting hairs!
Weird thing to compare them to, just like
It's
buddies.
in a hare's nature to avoid getting caught. Don't hold it against me.
What? You
I like how she always seems to have like the perfect comeback. Like I know it is scripted, obviously, but it almost feels like they're like it's scripted and they're like acting out a show or something. Like in universe, it almost feels like they're acting out like a Power Rangers type thing.
And what are you waiting for, Commander? Pick the biggest gun and rain down justice.
Just pick the biggest gun and rain down justice. This is so great. I am losing it with this dialogue.
Falcon 4, attack order received.
It genuinely feels so... It feels so, like, easy superhero, and I love this. This is exactly what I was hoping. I still find this exact song feels a lot like the, investigation theme in, like, Danganronpa would, too.
We're done for.
Oh, no! The biggest gun was a whole helicopter.
I wanna file a complaint!
I'm sorry, I choked on my food at that line. It Imagine falling out of a window and dying, and your dying words are just, I want to file a complaint against who? What the hell? Oh my god, this is amazing. This is so amazing. I guess the people that sent them on a mission, because it sounds like they're doing it for a job. It gives like my lawyer will hear about those kind of vibes. The slow frame to make it dramatic. Oh, this 100% knows what it's doing. My biggest fear with Zenless Zone Zero was that it would take itself too seriously. Oh, I can walk around a bit now, nice. But I have absolutely no feeling that it's gonna take itself too seriously after seeing the beginning so far.
Confirmed. We
Running
fall
around
into a hollow.
on an iPad at
Let's
least,
get going.
it doesn't feel too bad. I like how if you can kind of see, there's like a little orange thing that shows you a little more clearly what direction you're facing. So if you have trouble with like any similar games, this one should make it a bit easier in that regard, because you can kind of get a habit of exactly where you're facing, like just being able to watch that instead of just like a circle floating around. Yeah, I really like that too. Alright, let's punch stuff.
That was
I
quick.
guess it's not. It's a punch icon, but I guess it's just an attack. I like how it auto targets the next enemy as well when you finish killing one. Pretty convenient. That's fun. I guess I should have jumped then. At least not yet. I like jumping, so that's a little disappointing for me. Jumping in games is a big deal for me. I really enjoy it. In a zone. Is this what the city looks like, I wonder? It's really run down. I mean, didn't they talk about the apocalypse or something in some of the trailers? So I guess it would make sense. I mean, if there's monsters everywhere, I guess it would be pretty dangerous. Try jumping is sage advice when in difficult times. I know, right? It works anytime. Like, you know, food poisoning, just jump. Or if you're getting attacked by a wolf in the middle of the woods, just jump over it. Like, it always works, maybe. In the 14.1.0, you couldn't jump. That's pain. Man, I would not have been able to play. I was gonna say, how do you jump puzzle without jump, but I'm assuming they didn't have them. So this is like a special attack that you can charge up. Or it seems like you can use it more than once. Is it only when it lights up? No, you can use it any time. I think it just takes longer. And if you wait for it, it can be charged up a little better. Yeah. When it's colorful, it does more damage. Okay. So you're better off doing the basic attack until it lights up. It is a little bit hard on iPad to target. It's kind of whatever one is in the camera frame, it's going to automatically target. It seems to be what I've noticed. Like if you want to switch, you're gonna have to make sure you're looking at the other one. How is it? So far, stylistically, it's amazing. Gameplay is a little hard to comment yet because that's all I've done, but... Special bar is right below the HP bar. Nice.
Tracks.
Alright.
Platforms. Carriages. This is the old metro
more.
junction. If that's the case, then this must be the Cretan Hollow.
The one that they were trying to find then?
Good. Headset still works, and the recording function is normal.
You're working on 1 hour sleep? Already, I'm working on 0. So I am not so alive. But you know, that's okay. I'll sleep tonight.
This is Anby Damara, a member of the Odd Job Agency.
I just realized this is probably a lot later than I usually stream, isn't it?
Hollow.
I'm not. I forgot time zones are a thing. I'm like, wow, it's so early, but for you guys, you're probably like, Pam, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't have a carrot or proxy support. Probability of getting lost in the hollow is at 96.4%. I will be making a voice log of my experience. Let it serve as evidence for future investigation in the case I am killed or turned into a monster by the ether.
The resident kudere, she's like barely talking.
Ambi's Hollow Survival Log number 1. From my surroundings, I can confirm this is the old Metro Junction area of the Cretan Hollow.
I don't think we won. EST, it's like a little past 11. Well, more like almost 12.
The Metro Hollow's terrain is inherently complex. My chances of being rescued will be reduced by 37.8% if I don't consider my next step carefully. If anyone doubts the nature of the Hollow's spatial distortions, please use my recording as proof of their danger. Please don't enter a Hollow unless you are a professional investigator. Otherwise...
I like how the dialogue, the way it's written, is very distinct for every character. It helps bring a lot of personality. I don't really like when games decide to have like a voice type, or not a voice type. Does this make sense? With the writing style, like every character kind of speaks with the same mannerisms, but then they're voiced with a different personality, but they still all come off kind of samey. I really appreciate how this one seems to have really distinct writing for each character, which I think it does work better in over-the-top stuff, because obviously are more complex than just like a stereotype. But I think for something like this, it works really, really well.
There you are, Anby. Great.
I wonder if she's the one that gave him the job.
Okay.
Maybe she was the one running the helicopter.
Whoa, whoa! Hey, what's gotten into you? You almost cut me.
Imagine her just being like, that was on purpose.
I've met another being of reason. He looks a lot like my colleague, Billy Kid.
So she doesn't... She's so engaged in battle mode, she doesn't realize it is Billy Kid. She's like, wow, something's impersonating Billy. No, that's just Billy. Amazing. Yeah. I like this kind of exposition much better. It just jumps right into the action. I think works much better for this game.
What are you talking about? It's me, Billy.
An investigator has previously encountered ethereals who can mimic human speech and behavior.
I really like the visual novel approach too of showing all characters on screen when they talk. That's one thing I didn't like, for example, about some parts of Star Rail and Genshin, where you're just walking around on the map and you just talk to someone. There's no cutscene or anything though, they're just like there. This brings a lot more energy to it, and I like this one.
The investigator rescued the...
And yeah, the mascot in this, I don't even think they can talk properly, so shouldn't have something hogging all the dialogue this time.
The city made a huge sacrifice, but it was unable to defeat the monster. It was only thanks to a courageous investigator who gave his life to drive the monster back into the Hollow that the danger was averted.
Nice.
Come on, the ethereal would be done for the minute it left the Hollow. Wait, isn't that the plot of that movie that was in theaters not long ago?
Life imitates art, in this case apparently.
There was a long list of victims involved in the incident. I read all their names.
That's true. Once we step into the world, I wonder what kind of stuff we'll be able to do. Also, holy shit, give me a minute to go get a sweater. It suddenly got really cold now that the sun is down in my... Okay. I'm gonna die all of a sudden. Now I am good. And I got my feet up on the chair, which is terrible, but more comfy for me. Why is it going crazy? This is fun. There we go. I'm kind of wondering too, when we get into the full open world, like what kind of mini games and stuff there's gonna be, because for this one, It very much does scream the type of game where there should be like mini games and random stuff that you can do. And I thought I remember hearing something about that from early tests, but I could be wrong.
That's called a cast list.
Question. Who would you most like to have dinner with?
You, Ambi.
Huh?
Actually, Nicole.
Dinner? Of course. That'd be the big screen superheroes! The Starlight Knights!
I'm almost wondering if that wasn't an actual fight then, and if he was filming a movie.
Wait! Put your blade down! I'll tell you!
What?
It's really the late night drama actress from Oh Sweetie, Monica.
Oh, he's a simp. Did you hear that giggle? Oh god, that's so creepy.
Confirmed as the real Billy Kid.
He does kind of have Deadpool vibes.
Meeting Billy Kid increases my chances of survival by over 67.8%. I'm glad you're okay, Billy.
I love her use of like percentages.
I told you I'm me.
Hmm.
It's been a while since we fell. Nicole must be trying to come up with a way to get us out from the outside. But will she be willing to pay for the help? You know how Nicole is.
I feel like she's more about making money than spending money, probably. Yeah, she's so technical. I don't like it though. It works for her character a lot. She's almost very robotic in that way. I mean, she's kudere, so.
Based on Nicole's tight-fisted spending habits, I'd say your original analysis is likely correct.
Damn. Now you've got me worried. Let's not get carried away. We have to work together to get through this. As usual, you take the front, and I'll provide fire support from behind.
Just imagine she's like fighting all seriously. He's just launching giant grenades from a distance or something. Does he have a new VA? Do you mean new as in like different from the earlier tests? Or do you mean new as in he's someone who's never done it before? If this is his first role, honestly it's really impressive. He's doing a fantastic job. He's one of the standouts to me.
Right.
Okay. Enemies' days is displayed below their HP. Okay, so then there's something below theirs as well. Well, that's good because it's true. Billy's the robot. But he feels the most human because he's so scuffed. Enemies continuously build up days and causes them to be stunned. Okay, and then... Okay, so while that goes haywire, that means you're stunned. Unable to move and sustain additional damage. Special attacks trigger chain attack. Oh, so that's good to use when they're stunned. You should wait for it.
Stay focused.
I think I did that wrong. I think I was supposed to hit it sooner. I was like, when am I supposed to press it? Exactly. You know, that's okay. There's more down this. I do like how they make it very clear how where you're supposed to go. How can these camera agents? Ah, so there is a switch button. Okay, I think teams in the first degree are. I was assuming they were gonna be 4, but I think there's 3. Does anyone know yet if this game is? I haven't been able to look into updates much because I've been so busy. Does this game have co-op, or is it going to be just like solo adventure? Timing is less important than hit the swap trigger at all. Okay.
Let's switch, Ambi. My heart rests a little easier whenever you're around, Ambi.
Same for you.
Aww. Oh, so he can attack from a distance. Nice. Damn. And then you can use her to go in for a special. Nice.
Leave it to Billy.
That's pretty convenient. You can fight with a ranged character and then get it, like if it's a dangerous situation, and then when they're stunned, you can go in and do way more damage without putting yourself at risk. That's a really neat strategy for something. The gameplay seems really simple so far, but I feel like this has the potential to get quite complex with timing and optimization. I genuinely think this is going to be a pretty fun game for people like speedrunners and stuff. I feel like the potential
Leave it to Billy.
for like being able to move around and do different stuff is really good. And like fully optimize everything. And the gameplay is fun. Looks like there is a co-op mode. Okay, so in theory, I could play it with you guys or with friends. Kind of fun. You'd have to figure out timing for stuff like that in like co-op, which might be a little bit rough though. 1,000 points. Characters and enemies they generate decibel. Once your decibel rating is at maximum, oh, and then you can have an ultimate. That's how. Okay.
Starlight, shine bright.
I know that a lot of people have been freaking out about the wolf butlers ultimate. Why are so many people down that? Wolf boy, watch me get him in my first pull just because. Just because, watch me. I bet you anything. I would get the furry character on my first. I want to play at least and get the gacha if I can. Combo swaps are a great way to make moments feel more hype. Yeah. I really want to pull Nicole though. In the Crin Hollow, at the old Metro Junction station.
Yeah, a hit.
I like how it's fully voiced so far as well.
Whoa,
Even the little things.
barely missed me.
I hope all of it is.
Sorry, it's nothing personal. We're regular people. You're monsters. We're destined to be enemies.
Why does my voice sound so low? Have you ever tried whispering in a hotel? I don't want to get out for being loud. This is my travel voice. Normally, I will screech my lungs out without issue, but I can't really screech my lungs out when I'm not home. No? Not fair. It does have a very strong, like, late 90s, early 2000s vibe. I kind of love it.
I'll aim for your weak spot. It won't hurt.
How cheesy it is, I almost expected him to say much.
Huh? Oh, I forgot to reload.
Well, sucks to be Billy.
Time out.
Like a 2000 Saturday morning cartoon vibe. It's kind of exactly it. I think that's where I was thinking 4Kids vibe. Similar type.
Stay focused.
Whoopsie daisy.
Can't believe he unironically said whoopsie daisy.
Huh? Wait, who's that over there?
I wouldn't say it feels like an early 2000s anime or video game. It feels more like something like The World Ends With You. Like going for a very specific style that's like taking that era as inspiration.
The strong box is right at his feet.
Is that like the treasure chest equivalent? Like the thieves?
You're right. Awesome. Saves us the hassle of searching for it. Slow down, Ambi. What are you gonna do?
Catch him, then recover the strong box.
Just wait.
I
Catch?
destroy
You want us to catch him or to kill him? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yep, looks like ether corruption. This mutation is so intense. I don't think this guy has any ether aptitude at all.
It almost feels like he can't handle it and he's going like cyber-like. It's kind of a cyberpunk game, isn't it, in a way?
His consciousness is still holding on.
It's too late. Ether crystals are forming all over his body. He's already...
So that's when people get like corrupted and stuff. Ether can take over and completely ruin you.
Hell! Destroy!
It's the core. Damn it! He's almost completely mutated.
Pretty grotesque what they can turn into. Kind of looks a lot like the enemies in Star Rail. What's going to be probably the first boss fight is my. And it really does look like the Star Rail enemies. You know what would be really cool? If it gets connected to Star Rail, if they have like a planet, it's basically this place, and they have some sort of collab, that'd be really cool.
This guy's a tough one. Ambi, get
Is
ready.
this what enemies look like in Limbus Company? I've always wanted to get into Limbus Company, but I feel like the fights would be too difficult for me to pick up on with everything. Thank you for the happy hotel stream. Luckily, so far, it seems to be going pretty okay.
Roger that.
All their games take place in the same multiverse? Yeah! But where Star Rail goes planet hopping, I feel like it has the best potential for a collab with like other ones. Ooh. Like, I kind of feel like Star Rail almost has the potential to be like the Hoyoverse version of Tsubasa Chronicle. Do you know what I mean? It could easily have like all the other ones connected to it in some way and still make sense in universe. Whereas with the other games, like if you had this crossover with Genshin, it wouldn't make sense at all. But I'd love to see the other ones collab. The general fights are easy in Limbus. Yeah, the bosses are why I'm kind of worried. If I tried doing, I'm worried I wouldn't have the time to grind or like brain grind and figure it out. Let me see. The boss gives 1,000. I don't know any 2,000 slang. What is 2,000 slang? What even is 2,000 slang? Like I don't know. I got like no sleep. You want me to pull that out of my ass right now? That's rad. Yeah, the whole game is totally gnarly, dude. It's radical, so rad. XD roar. I've only ever seen XD roar used ironically. Do people actually use that? Oh god, oh god. I was gonna say I thought rad was more of a 90s thing. I know a lot of retro stuff, but they all kind of blend together for me. I don't know what's like what exactly. I haven't watched American Dragon take long, no. I haven't. I know what it looks like, but I haven't watched it. Way better than stupid words like Riz and Drip, nah. I feel like if you think those words are stupid, then you're probably just old. It's me, I'm old. I mean, you have people who are like 12 and stuff. Like Gen Alpha slang, I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, but this skibbity shit. And I'm just like, I don't even know anymore. I hear actual kids talk and I feel so old. I'm like, is this what it feels like to be an adult? I don't understand the actual children. They make no sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. I had one person, I think as a kid, I don't remember what they said. I think it was like, they looked like they were maybe like 7 or something. And they just yelled, "That's so Sigma!" And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't know what the internet is doing to children these days. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not talking about like younger adults though. I mean like actual children. Like like under 16. I don't understand. On the golden prompt, I'm assuming that's like the golden shiny. Appears, press the squiggly infinity symbol. Trigger perfect. Then press the punch, basic attack, and launch an assist. Oh. I wonder if they'll always light up or if that's only the tutorial to get to teach you. Consume assist. Main attacks can replenish assist. The more I think about it though, I don't think it's necessarily just that playing today is stupid or anything. I think a big part of it is if you're not a kid, you're always going to think the way kids talk is weird. Like when you're a kid, it's normal. And when like whenever you guys were a kid, I'm sure people that were like 20 or whatever were just listening to you and being like, the hell? That's just the cycle of life. Kids in general gotten dumber. I mean, I don't know. I come from, you know, I have licked poles in the winter as a kid. So who am I to judge kids these days? I think we've all done our share of stupid shit. I think it's just we're so detached from being kids that, you know, we don't really understand how kid brains work and stuff. I think it's much less that it's necessarily more stupid. Although I have heard a lot of weird things from teachers that I don't remember ever dealing with. Apparently, at least a lot of people I know have been having a lot of trouble with their students and attention spans that they don't remember ever having in past years teaching. But it's been quite bad the past. Kenshin did cross over with Honkai the third one? That's interesting. I never knew that. Also, assists consume assist points. Chain attacks replenish assist points. We can build them back.
Sword for a hit. Watch out.
Its flashes also have a wide range!
And then you can get that. So that's the timing. When you see the golden, as long as the gauge is full, you can get that sweet bonus. I think almost done. I don't think I was quite fast enough to get that bonus.
Careful!
Confirmed.
Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! The Wi-Fi. Oh, there we go, there we go. I was like, did the Wi-Fi say no? Oh, we get to see hers now. Nice. Hers is pretty cool.
Stand still!
Yeah, the Wi-Fi hotel it struck. Not too bad. I feel like this is the game I would enjoy a lot more playing on controller.
Enter maneuver.
But it's still not too uncomfortable. It's hard on an iPad with the screen is so big. But I have definitely played worse. It's relatively comfy compared to other screens. I'm just not one that likes to walk around on a screen so much.
Recovered? Is this ether activity still increasing?
Keep up the attack.
Nah, we don't have the firepower to fight for long.
We gotta retreat? Oh, retreat. Fine.
Let's bounce.
I like the glowy sword the enemy has. I want it. It'd be cool if you could farm it. Oh, let us retreat. Guess we never got the treasure in the. I feel like the impact frame stage of the. Yes! It feels very anime. I still say it feels more like manga than anime, specifically because of the frames. Hard to explain. It's very different, and I really like it. It's a really nice mix of like Western and Eastern aesthetics all in one game. I really appreciate it. Look forward to whatever mad lad tries to cosplay one of the enemies. I mean, someone probably will. I've seen people cosplay the robot from Star Rail, Svarog, so I'm pretty sure some people will. Meanwhile, in downtown New Eridu, I'll probably be able to talk a bit louder in the morning, just a heads up. Because morning, I'll probably still talk kind of quiet though. But morning I won't worry so much about being kicked out because I'm approaching quiet hours right now. I don't want to be an ass. I hope they're not banging on the floor because if I'm being out and that's why you're banging, bang twice. They didn't bang, okay. It's not me. So not free breakfast? A lot do. I think this one has actually some pretty cool stuff. I don't want to talk too much about it until I'm not here anymore. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of reasons I chose this one. Quite nice. I really liked the one I stayed at last time. I will tell you the one I stayed at last time because it was full and I couldn't get there this year. Last year I stayed at the Hoxton. Pretty nice. The room was very, very tiny, but it was very comfortable. And it was a decently close for walking over. Nice. But I couldn't get it this year. It had a rooftop, like, movie theater and stuff that I was too shy to ever go to, but the idea of it was nice. At a video store in the corner of 6th Street, over on the gym square. I don't know what it is, but I've heard of Elsword before. Heard of that.
We're returning now to 14th Street, where an explosion occurred on
I'm
one
sorry
of the
that I'm
upper
eating so
floors
much.
of a residential
I
building,
didn't eat all day.
shortly
I'm
after
so...
the appearance of a companion hollow.
Oh, the text boxes.
According to our sources, the explosion was set off by public security. In their operation against the violent Red Fang gang,
true.
Public security took extreme measures, including the use of Air Force weaponry.
They literally did. They blew up the room with a helicopter with like a giant projectile.
The leader of the Red Fang gang is thought to have fallen into the hollow and is yet to be brought to justice. The head of public security has refused to comment.
Probably because they know that that might have been overkill and they don't want to deal with it. You know they never explained how they survived falling out the window? Anime logic.
The bomb squad is on the way.
We haven't... Oh, there's
Please
Nicole. I was gonna say we haven't seen
stay
Nicole,
away
so
from
maybe only
14th
the
Street.
robots survived.
We'll continue to follow this breaking story.
For now it shows female MC, but apparently Twitch.
Hey! Listen up! I was there when that explosion took place! This is an emergency! Billy, Anby, and the target of my commission have fallen into that hollow!
What is a hollow exactly? I'm having a bit of trouble following that. Is it like an area of the city that's dangerous, or is it like kind of like a portal to an alternate version of reality that they have to like fight stuff and get out? The hollow was the name of the monster. My brain was going with that understanding, but I think I understood quite wrong because I'm tired. Barring a few... Okay, so it hasn't been explained yet. Okay, so a hollow is probably like a portal to like... Okay. Temporarily like shift into another reality type situation. I like how she has a band-aids all over her after the fall.
I need a proxy's help now!
Areas that it's just like Stellaron corruption. That makes sense to me. An area that's like kind of corrupted.
Hello, Nicole.
Perfect sense.
It'd be nice of you to knock next time.
I might have to switch to male MC for that voice. Find me.
I feel like I hear of your urgent needs at least 3 times a month, Nicole.
And I also appreciate, you know how in Genshin and Star Rail, when you play as female or male MC, the other one just doesn't exist anymore? I very, very much appreciate how in this game, you still have both of them relevant to the story. Both designs are present in canon. No matter who you choose to play as, they're both characters that are important. And this might be the first time I've ever seen that. And I really, really appreciate it. And I don't know. I like that you can switch between them as well because I often have trouble picking which one I want to play as. I like the idea of being able to swap whenever I want. Whoever feels more relevant at the moment. Also, Ride Wild, what the heck? I'm just gonna say one thing real quick. I'm not caught up with Genshin or Star Rail. I had no idea that was a thing. I am gonna request no spoilers in either one, please, just in case. If that's just common knowledge, I'm just an idiot and didn't clue in, but... For Star Rail, I only just barely got to the second planet, so... Unless it's literally the first planet. Because look, it's just 3 layers of gray. I mean, bold of you to assume that I mind that. He just looks like he's like an edgelord in the making. It is common knowledge? I never heard about it until now. I literally didn't know. I don't know how I didn't know. How did I escape this? I'm not mad or anything. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up with Genshin, I'm gonna be honest. If I do, it'll probably be because I want to play Fontaine, so I don't know if I'll pay too much attention to everything until Fontaine. But yeah. I just somehow managed to not know that. I don't understand how I managed to not know that. I feel like I should have heard that 100 times over from now. I was honestly really surprised when I read it. I was like, wow, really? I think that's cool. I had no idea, but that makes me really happy that the other one is still involved in that way. I like it. I like it.
You can make fun of me all you want.
Male MC looks like a harem MC. Oh my god, he's the hentai protagonist. If only his bangs were just a little bit longer. I would insta-play as him. I would insta-play as him. Or that I disappear whenever I take a drink. As I said, this program is not fully optimized right now. He just needs that L-egg hair and then he'll be perfect.
Please, legendary proxy Faithin.
What trouble did you get yourself into this time?
I like how they said the same line, but they didn't say it perfectly in sync. I find it always feels kind of forced and staged when 2 characters, unless it's like twins who are like really creepy. If it's 2 characters that speak like exactly in sync, unless it's done for creepy effect, I've always found it just good. Because no one, even if you say the same thing, you don't say it at the exact same time as someone else. But I like that they were a little off sync. I also like little bunny rides her like a backpack. Okay, so come to... I like how her name is Belle too. Can you change it later? I almost hope you can't. I kind of like the idea that it is just... Is this a video, Ren? Small body, big crisis. Me every day of my life. Every day is another big crisis. For the small. Reading something movie poster titles, they look so cursed. Those feel very retro. I think in my whole life, I haven't seen very many video rental spots. I know a few places, like a few retro places that do it. Just for like the nostalgia and stuff. Or a few like corner stores that are very, very like small and will rent some stuff, but it's so rare to see that. It's kind of cool. I wish I was like in the era that you could rent stuff, because honestly, I get that you can rent stuff online. Actually, objectively, probably easier. But I don't know. It just seems cozy. Maybe it's the type of thing that was actually a pain in the ass. I don't know. I like the idea of being able to go in and browse. Glad I can't do that. Almost has like Ghost in the Shell vibe. Like a Ghibli text. The cat looks Don't forget to rewind the tape. Is that a thing that you guys had to do? If you got a tape, did you have to like rewind it before you take it back? Would they check? Would they like fine you if you didn't? Also, can I appreciate that guy's booba window on the pink poster? Like, dang. 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 They actually made you pay a fee? It didn't rewind? Oh god, I would be the person that would never rewind it. I would be so dead. Why do they check? Why do they even bother? Can I interact with? Friday morning. Have a great day. I guess you can only interact with stuff when like 2 arrows show up. Bang Bang Boo 18. Well, it sounds like another hentai protagonist. Name yourself if you were a hentai protagonist. No! Not the hotel Wi-Fi again. Hold on. They made a point of making you do that, be kind, rewind. But you mean it's not a suggestion? It's a threat? I just assumed that was like a suggestion. That's a threat? No. I'm on duty at the video store today. Okay. I guess as long as people already know the rules, it's fine. Otherwise, thing cannot communicate, but that's okay. They made devices that solely rewinded the tape. Most classrooms had that? Is that what I've seen? Is that what I've seen in some stuff with like the big TV strapped to like a thing? Are those the devices? Every time I watched anything in school, it was always on a projector from like PC. I always wondered if those were like real or if they're just a thing from like horror games. Nice. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they're not just a cursed invention for like horror games. Nice. No. Apparently we'll get a lot of orders. I have a VHS player, but I've never seen the huge ones. I inherited like almost a full collection of Disney VHSs. So I have one to watch stuff like that. But I've never seen like, I don't know, what would it be called? Like an industrial one? Like, I don't know. In those situations. At least I know what a VHS is, okay? Some people wouldn't even know that probably. Okay, I have a bunch. Like break room? We're gonna mirror check for gray hair. Listen, it's fine. All my hair are gray. That doesn't stop me. I like how the break room actually looks so comfy. Like, I would live here. I would move in right on the couch. I would love to live here. Imagine all the movies you could watch on this little badass. Aw, the sibling picture. I also mentioned one thing that I really like about this game. I know that TVs weren't flat. I told you guys I owned a TV like this. I brought it home from the garbage until one day it started sparking and I was forced to get rid of it. I found something, put it in the garbage, and I wanted it to play retro games on. I know they're TV. They're heavy as sin. They probably weigh more than me. I really appreciate how this game has normal siblings. Like siblings who are very I didn't adjust the volume for raids. That scared me so bad I almost fell off my chair. I'll fix the volume, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry, that was so loud. Holy moly. Holy moly. Also, Taiga-chama, hello. I'm glad you enjoyed the Sephiroth alert. I'm sorry I sound so quiet. I don't usually sound this quiet. I'm at Anime Expo right now. My hotel has strict quiet hour rules. I'm trying to stream the game without getting kicked out. So bear with me. I usually scream a lot. If you join my regular stream, I'll scream like a banshee. I am Anime Expo, yeah! Well, technically not right now. I'm in my room. I am grinding. To be fair, if nothing else, I am known for the grind. The grind is real. I'm very stubborn. It never stops. I just got to my hotel. Actually, I just got here around 3 hours ago. And then I immediately set up stream. Because I can. And we're checking out the release of Zenless Zone Zero. Because I've been looking forward to it for a really long time. If you want to hear me at my regular volume, I recommend coming back another time, so you should hit follow if you want to hear my regular screaming noises. But thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I usually offer to pull up some clips as a thanks for raid. I can't do that right now just because my laptop is I'm streaming with hotel Wi-Fi on a laptop, and I'm gaming on an iPad with a travel capture card. I'm not gonna push my luck by trying to get knocked over my mic by trying to get my PC to do any more than it's already doing. But thank you. No, I know you have to rewind VHS tapes. I know you have to rewind VHS tapes. I'm not an idiot. What I didn't know was you had to rewind rental VHS tapes. There's a difference. Do you not hear me say I have a bunch of inherited Disney VHS? I know you have to rewind them. I just didn't know you had to rewind the rentals or you'd get fined. That was crazy to me. I would have just watched it and brought it back. Like if they want someone else to rent it after me, they should do their job and rewind it. Why should I have to rewind it? It says be kind, rewind. It doesn't say rewind or get sued. So like I would just assume I don't have to. It's a suggestion, and I'm not taking this suggestion. Yeah, we are playing as the girl right now. But I heard you can switch, which is nice. I'm debating switching because the guy's voice is kind of hot. So. It's fun. Yeah, I was talking about the rewind mission. That's McDonald's. That's just straight up 2 burgers. They're like sitting there. I'm so tired. I misread the thing on the coffee jug. I thought it said cocaine. And I was like, whoa there. Whoa there. Also, is there a raid on the YouTube side? I can't see it. Naya! Hello, thank you for the raid. I can't see if there's raids because I'm using a weird thing to read chat right now. Thank you so much for thinking of me. For anyone who just came in with the new raid. Oh my god, 2 raids in a row. We're truly blessed. I normally sound a lot different, so I apologize for being so quiet and for the audio today. I'm currently traveling at Anime Expo, so I'm streaming at a hotel, trying not to get kicked out for being too loud. So it's like on a level of 1 to 10 for my usual volume, this is a 2. This is a 2. I can the 1. But this is like the quietest I can get while still using a talking voice instead of a whisper. I'm usually at like an 8 or a 9. Wait, did Taiga rate it on the YouTube side as well? Thank you for the double. I really appreciate it. Maybe excited to hear a 10? Oh, you're not ready for a 10. If you want to hear a 10 though, feel free to subscribe, and then sometime when I get back, you can catch me stream out of 10. I'm hoping to do the new Nikkei summer event at some point, if I can. I'm getting surgery 2 days after I get back from Anime Expo, so if my flight's delayed at all, I'm gonna miss it. I am thinking of doing the demo of Saga Emerald though when I get back, because I've been really wanting to play it for a long time. And I thought it might be nice to check it out before my surgery, but maybe I can cram that and Nikkei into one day if I'm not too tired. Right now, we're playing with a travel capture card and iPad, so we're gonna get back to the game so that I don't end up having it die too fast. I want to at least unlock the gacha if we... But we're checking out the release of Zenless Zone Zero because I'm really, really excited, and I love the aesthetic, and I've been wanting to check it out for a long time. Also, I really like this area that feels like a hacker desk. Like, Futaba would love chilling here. If you want to see a 10, check my recent Final Fantasy concert. I wouldn't say that's a 10. Probably... Well, if you want a 10... Probably... I want to say Stellar Blade, because I scream a lot during the fights. I feel like the concert was maybe an 8. It was probably like an 8 or 7. Except for the opera, that was more like a 12. The opera got real loud. I had to turn the mic down to almost nothing. The BGM is in the game. It has really nice BGM. No post-surgery stream showing the scar. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry. It's one where I probably will be feeling okay, but I'm gonna take some time to focus on cleaning and catching up on chores and stuff. Because I'm basically having, I've talked about it before, I'll mention it again very briefly. I have to get part of the roof of my mouth cut off and sewed in front of my front bottom tooth. So that is going to basically be where my lip attaches to my gums. And I do a lot of weird, you know, as a VTuber, I do a lot of weird faces and I'm very loud when I stream. And I don't want to tear that open until, like, if it's not going to tear open when it's done healing. I don't want to take chances that I mess up the healing. So yeah, it does sound painful. I'm pretty scared. So I want to make sure that I am very, very, very careful for at least a week after that. Not a fun surgery? No. Especially because they don't put you out for it, so I'm gonna be perfectly awake. They did give me the option to have a sedative. Oh, that's like my fan. But I kind of don't like the idea of being high AF and then potentially going online and doing bad things I shouldn't, so I might reject it and just puff it out with pain needles. That's it. We'll see how brave I'm feeling. Also, special cutscenes open stuff like this.
There's anyone suspicious outside.
Eat some more. Are there any fun stuff?
Don't worry.
I mean, if you get enough giggle gas, probably.
It took a lot to get out of 14th Street
Which is what they're
unnoticed,
offering, and I'm kind of like,
sure nobody was tailing me.
I mean, the stuff that would make me less anxious is also an extra like $300 or so. So I'm kind of like, you know, I could just not. I'm a cheapskate.
I hope so.
I know things been tight lately with the general election just around the corner. They're really cracking down on proxies. They set up a hotline and...
I wonder if the election's gonna be like part of the plot. If they're like foreshadowing something, or if that's just kind of a thing in the background. Which creditors? Oh no. What is happening?
Nicole? Which creditor is chasing you this time?
Does she owe a lot of
That's
people
not it.
money?
I was set up by public security and that angry reporter from Redo TV.
Well, public security hired her, not the police. I thought they were the same thing. Yeah. I find it reminds me of Scarlet Nexus as well. It makes me kind of wonder which one was in development first. I do believe this one may have been in development first, and Scarlet Nexus was trying to come out before it and cash in on the hype for this game. I don't know. What team is doing Scarlet Nexus? Have they done other games, or is it their first one? I don't remember. Nicole gives a brief account of the conflict with the Red Fang gang.
So Billy and Ambi fell into a hollow. I have to get them out. And I need to get back what I've been commissioned to deliver. It's an emergency and you're the only ones who can help.
Her reputation's on the line if she can't get it back too.
Why don't you make a rescue application with the Hollow Investigative Association?
Is it Bandai? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I think I was thinking of something else. What I was thinking of was another gacha game that has a similar cyberpunk aesthetic, but I can't remember the name of. I thought it was Scarlet Nexus, but maybe it's not. What I'm thinking of, I don't think is out yet.
I don't want to make us a target for the association right now. If they found we've been involved in hollow raiding, we'd be in big trouble.
Is hollow raiding something you have to get like permission to do? Yeah, Project Mugen! Okay, I think I mixed up with Project Mugen. I thought that's what you guys meant. I don't think I'm familiar with Scarlet Nexus.
And it'd take a small fortune to pay those greedy vultures off. But I can't just abandon my squad, right?
Leaving employees behind. That does sound a lot like Nicole's style.
Hey, don't be mean.
It's a beautiful, insanely easy game, so it's made for the aesthetics. Nothing wrong with that.
Look, all in all, my request is simple. All you need to worry about is getting my people and my clients' stuff out of the Hollow safely.
Is it bad that you find her being broke hot right now? Depends on if you plan on being her sugar daddy. I'm sure she would love you.
You don't accept basic proxy work now? Phaethon?
Is Phaethon like a code name for them working together, I wonder?
My entire bill in one go.
Hey. No, I want more than the bill.
You've been dodging your
Give
bill
me,
for months,
yeah,
Nicole.
give me like
Have
interest.
you even considered the interest?
Yeah, give me more money, bro.
Fine. I'll give you a share of the commission payment. Does that cover it?
Yeah. Nice. I wonder if I actually get in-game currency for that. I hope so, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Great! There's no time to waste. I'll be waiting for you in the Hollow.
You hurt? Injured, you need to rest.
Nicole, you're hurt? You should stay and rest a while before heading back out.
Yeah, you'd be for haggling, my favorite hobby. Getting things even cheaper than they already are.
But...
Just listen to my sister. We'll need your help to take Io somewhere close to the Hollow later.
Oh, deploying your Bang Boo double, huh? Okay.
Bang Boo, wasn't that like the bunny thing?
Hey, can you tend to Nicole's wound? I'll go debug the HDD and
Now
help
I'm
you
too
with the
hot.
to
Hold on.
infiltrate the Hollow.
I think whenever the cold and as soon as it goes off, I'm too hot. I can just throw the hoodie away now. Hold on. Or it's just I'm so tired. I have no temperature control. You know that's probably. Oh god, that hurt. I think Miku boxing was too hard on me. Oh god, that hurt to throw the hoodie. There's all the pastel melon hoodies. They have like comfy though. LA Heatwave is hard. It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for people. You know who I feel bad for? The furries. I hope inside is cool enough for them. Any of the furries hanging out outside are going to perish. Like, I feel like the people who have... It's gonna get worse! Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to hide inside a lot then. I faint from heat. I'll have to be really careful. Probably spend like no time outside. I literally pass out from heat. I don't do well in the heat at all. I luckily managed not to when I visited the Philippines, but I got really sick and had to go just lie down. Like it was really embarrassing. Because I wanted to be able to do more things and enjoy time with everyone. And I did. But I had a lot of time where I had to just like, I feel like I was holding everyone else back because of my own health. And I hope I'll be okay. Worst days on the Friday to Saturday. Me mentally calculating what I've chosen to wear on those days. I'm gonna die on at least one of those days. The other days I should be okay. I'm hoping the AC is really good to compensate. And then we can get like ice cream or whatever. But that's rough too because it's the I guess it's good because the 4th of July is a Thursday. So if there's any day that needs to not be quite as hot, the 4th of July is a good one because a lot of people, not con, just like people doing lots of stuff. So it's good that they're not going to be like overheated on that day compared to the other. Just wear a swimsuit, you'll be fine. I actually was debating wearing, I don't have it. I never made it, never bought it. But I was debating getting one of the Nikkei swimsuit cosplays. And wearing it this week. I didn't. I decided not to in the end. Before you get your hopes up. It's not what you think it would. I was thinking of doing swimsuit schema. So I could walk around with the inflatable mattress. And if I decide to take an impromptu nap somewhere, I can just lie on the floor on my mattress. And people will just think I'm doing a bit, but I can have a nap. It's not as exciting as you think. I just thought I was big brain. I didn't do it, but it would have been smart. Let me see.
Well then, let's get down to business.
Let's down to business. Oh, I'm walking again. I got a whole giant bowl of veggies. Is it dry heat? That's good. It's humid heat that I can't handle. If it's dry heat, I should be okay as long as I drink enough. You romantic exactly. I saw someone do that once as the guy from My Hero. Just when I was the teacher, and literally took a nap in a lineup. And I was so inspired. Story commission. That must be kind of like multiplayer rating type. Fortunately, it's not Singapore or Hong Kong humid heat. Oh my god, even Hong Kong humid heat has nothing on Philippines. Oh my god. Listen, I survived a summer in Japan. Barely. But I survived. And I still had a harder time in the Philippines in the heat, in the winter. It was so hard. Mind you, it's apparently, not quite winter there, I think. It was winter for me. Let's see. Investigation, the hair and the proxy. Ban and Metro. Find Emmy and Billy out of the hollow. And then you get a bunch of rewards. Alright. Let's try to speedrun it, because I want to try to get to the gacha if I can. How do we use it? Authentication. Wait, I have to... Authentication verified. User login. Hard to do. My throat's still dry. I'm so dehydrated. Do you guys get dehydrated when you fly? I barely drank or ate all day, so my throat is messed up right now. I'll probably sound a little bit better in the morning. It's dry and humid. You get lightning. That's so scary. I mean, it makes sense. Oklahoma gets a lot of tornadoes, and don't they, from the lightning? I think so. New urgent command. Target hollow location in Mars. And then, so you can use this to go through the story. There and the proxy. Do it. Oh, so there is a challenge. I really like the art style for like the little guy. Oh my god, I like how the girl is challenge mode too. Holy shit. You never see that. I love that. As a girl, I'm very biased. Make me feel powerful. I think we're gonna use casual mode where I didn't sleep all night, so we're gonna use casual mode. Because I don't hate myself right now. But I do like how there's a challenge mode and a casual mode, so that you can enjoy it however you want. If you're a hardcore player, you don't have to have it be too easy. But if you're a casual player who just wants the story and the aesthetic, you don't have to worry too much. You can still enjoy the game. I really appreciate when games give options like that. Because if you don't have, even if you want to play it and if you have the potential for the skills, not everyone has time to invest. So it's just really appreciated when there's options. You can change it at any time too, it looks like, which is nice. Okay, so in the trial you can't. You can just go right here to switch at any point to get to challenge mode. Deploy. I'm casual. I like how you guys have no shame admitting that you're casual. Probably because I'm also casual.
Can you hear me, Nicole?
So many people are like, you're not a real player if you're not casual, and I'm just like, fuck off.
Right, little one.
Let people play games however they want. Don't give them a hard time.
Bang Boo's on the way.
Well then. Can we begin?
Are we like controlling the bunny thing from a distance on the two? I really love them as an MCU duo as well as G. Exactly, different difficulties for different people. I like when they cater to multiple different types of people. All it does is bring more people into the fandom. I think it's really good when story-focused games have an easier mode. I can understand a game where, like, there's not really much story and the gameplay is the only focus to maybe have one level. But I still think it's nice to have easier ones for people who aren't as good, maybe. But for story games, some people just want to experience the story.
It's a scarf-wearing talking Bang Boo.
Oh, you're Nathan!
I like the look in her eyes when she's using it. Must be like mentally becoming it then. It's kind of cool. A Crin Hollow somewhere at the old Metro Junction.
I can't hear that superior ethereal anymore.
I really appreciate how fluid the animation is too. Maybe that's a better word. I was thinking bouncy, but fluid is probably a better role. He is such a troll. It's so good.
Great. I feel like my legs' pistons are gonna break.
I propose now is a good time to take a break. Is that acceptable, Proxy?
I think probably. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to take a break. Something's going to attack us. Yeah, there's so much budget. The thing about Hoyoverse games, though, is they have the budget. Well, it's a rough situation, right? Because I'm not going to... How do I say this politely? I genuinely believe some gacha games are priced more fair than others, but Genshin and Star Rail, the monetization feels very predatory to me. So, as much as I enjoy them on a casual level, I do criticize their monetization because I feel like it's very predatory towards players, but at the same time, when they use all that money to make such an iconic experience, it's kind of like, oh, can we really get mad at them for it, if that makes sense? Like, they clearly put a lot of love and time into it. It's just rough. It's not different in Asian cultures. Gacha is gacha. There are places that have outlawed gacha. Predatory everywhere. It is intended to... They're not meant to be play at your rate. They're meant to get whales. Because they depend on whales to survive. If every single player was free to play or casual, the games would not survive. They rely on the vendors. And while that's okay for people who are rich and just have a lot of money to throw away, there are genuinely people who end up in a lot of trouble and bad situations because they go too hard on gacha. So for the longest time, I actually didn't want to ever spend on gacha because I didn't want to support those business practices. But I did learn from Nikkei and Reverse that there can be healthy ways to consume them, even paid. I don't mind the monthly passes. Give myself a better chance at getting characters I want. Even if they're not guaranteed, I've never been tempted to spend more, outside of maybe cosmetics, but it's always a flat fee, so I know what I'm doing. It's the spending on tunpulls and maybes where I feel it's very predatory. And I feel like Nikkei's wish list really is generous, and I feel like more games should have something like that. Because with Genshin and Star Rail, I know they do reruns, but the characters are gone. Once they're gone, like that gives you a period where you feel like you have to get them. And if you don't, you feel like you've missed out. And I really appreciate games that add them to the general pool after, where it's like harder, but you can still get them. To me, that alone makes it a lot less predatory. But the FOMO, when you time limit it and make it worth a lot of money, it can be dangerous for some people. It is the point, but that's dangerous. And like as a business person, I understand. As a CEO, I understand. But in terms of empathizing with players, I don't feel it's fair. If that makes sense. I don't have any solution. They can make more money than console games because of it, because then you have people who slowly are brought in and slowly spend money. It's good because if you have no money, you can play the games entirely for free. It's a lot easier than a console game, like a flat fee. But it's rough because some people do get enticed into dangerous amounts of spending. I know. What do you mean you prefer gacha to loot boxes? It's like the same thing. I mean, one is more like for accessories and stuff, I guess, but it's kind of the same thing, really. I just feel like it's predatory towards players, but at the same time, I get that's the trend where gaming is right now. I can't judge companies for doing like what's the meta in gaming, you know? We're even getting a Madoka Magica gacha again. It's rough. Live service games in general, I'm skeptical of, but I've been enjoying a few, so I'm trying to enjoy them without being too critical, while also being critical enough that I don't get myself with them. That's the thing. It's optional in gacha, and the games are built to be playable without it. But the problem is there are people that have things like gambling addiction, that fall into very bad habits. Sometimes before they realize it, they're intended to give you like that big rush of adrenaline when you do pulls and stuff, right? And some people get a little too enticed by that. I know people who've quit gacha because they've had very, very bad harm done to their financial situation, even their life in general. When people have ended up in pretty bad situations because of gacha, you really have to be careful with it, but not everyone can. And it's those people that I worry about. Anyway, let's go back into it. Just because you can play something for free doesn't mean that it's not intended to weasel as much money as possible out of certain people, is all I'm saying. It might be the same with other hobbies, but it's much... So I'm sure some of you understand, if you've been there or know people who've been there. Gacha is very different. It's a business model that's kind of... If you know people that have been hurt or burned by it, then I'm gonna leave it there. I'm already lying down. I wish.
Eos needs some debugging anyway, so go take a load off. You and Billy can rest. I'll take the first watch.
Nice.
Whew, that was dangerous. It's crazy what a powerful monster that Red Fang dude mutated into.
Literally the cyber psycho.
It's all thanks to you, manager. You got us out of there in the nick of time. As expected from Faithin, reliable as always.
Do any proxy. Few more compliments will make you a discount. No discount. I want more money.
Me. I'm just doing what any proxy does. I figured to save money, Nicole would have left us to fend for ourselves. Hiring the Great Faithin to get us out is quite a surprise. If you hadn't come, I'm afraid we wouldn't have made it out of that ethereal's territory. Thanks for coming to the rescue.
Speaking of which, I've always wanted to ask you about that device in your store. You know, the one that lets you sync with Bangbu and communicate in real time within Hollow.
Ah, so it does seem like it's a different rift of time-space or something like that. We can communicate in a Hollow, even if we're not in the Hollow. I mean, we can just use cell phones if it was something that was like a matter of distance. There must be some sort of like different reality.
That's some serious tech. Even public security and the Hollow Investigative Association can't do it. With a trump card like that, why didn't you just join the association? Whatever way you look at it, working with us Hollow Raiders has to be more dangerous than the profit is worth.
I think One final thing I will say about Gacha, and this is my main problem with it. Pity is good when it's not too high, but the main problem I have with Gacha is compared to other hobbies that are milking you. It's milking you for like something that's not even guaranteed. You could spend over budget and still not get your character, and that's what I find especially upsetting. If it's just like DLC, that's still rude and predatory that you have to spend so much, but at least you're getting what you paid for. With Gacha, you're literally not always getting what you pay for, and that is a problem.
That sounds like an ethereal.
Ethereal must be the monster.
Ugh, so soon? I only just sat down.
We have to get out of here. Unless, Billy, you'd like to stay here forever? That new Starlight Night belt you wanted. I guess I'll place it at your grave next year.
Wow.
When you say
That was
things like
cold.
that poker face of yours, I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Then move and follow me. No, what? Working with you two is like watching a comedy show.
Working with you two is like watching a never-ending sitcom.
Oh, me.
Is that why you keep letting Nicole hire you on credit?
I don't know if I should be happy about that or not.
I don't know if I should be offended or think. What do you mean by that? Think about it. I'm just stirring my food. Really done. All I have left right now is a lot of cauliflower rice.
But now's not the time. We should get out of here before those
So
ethereals
Billy
catch
has to
up.
live to meet his waifu?
I've located the closest exit. Take the path on the right, Belle.
Please, manager, lead the way.
This is different than battles. What? Tap the monitors to move around. Drag the screen to adjust the camera. Pinch with 2 fingers to zoom in and out. When selecting a distant location, HDD system will be automatically find an accessible path and guide evils to move there. I can't think of any equivalent for this type of game. This is neat. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see if I can figure out what that means. You can go there, for example, and get the money. Here and investigate.
Let me scan the upcoming area.
Really neat.
Fortunately, there are no ethereals on our tail.
Lots of money though.
Keep pushing on to the exit.
Kind of like a maze. Oh,
Holo observation data. The more the better.
gameplay observation data. Scattered throughout the holos to find crucial materials known as observation data. Each commissioned holo can use sets of observation data. Collecting these data sets increases the final rank rating of your commission and rewards you with the optional additional polychrome. Are those things you can use for pulls? We saved once picked up. You don't need to pick it up again while exploring the area. Nice. So I can go up here for example and like grab all that money. Nice. It's kind of one where you want to try to go and like collect everything you see. And if it's gray, it means you've already got it, I think. That's probably an enemy to fight. That is not where I pressed, but okay. Let's see. This is probably just like a little fight. Error, signal lost. I like her animation going into the battle. It's nice to get that little round.
Lead the way. Envy, I'll cover you. Ugh.
Aiming when you switch isn't always as good as I would hope. I was thinking I could switch while they were stunned, but I guess I couldn't quite do it. Now that the tutorial is out, it's much harsher. There we go. Yeah, little entrance strut. I couldn't think of a word for it. Strut's the right word.
Enemies incoming.
It was nice. Nice. A double switching bonus. Does kind of almost have 2B vibes, but not quite, but almost. Wipe out. I like the animation when you win, like versus wipe out. It looks so cool. Oh, I can get that. Oh.
What's that shaking?
Probably another enemy then.
Ethereals. They're catching up, Proxy.
And they can catch you while you're walking.
What should we do? Fight.
It's cool. Just come with me.
We have to get to the red button to like kill them.
This track laying machine.
If you get to the red button before, does it just like a cow block?
Keep to the track.
Or does it maybe just tell me where to go to avoid it? I guess it's like a cheat if you want to avoid it.
Scanning for safety valve data.
Really?
The system log shows that the valve is unlocked by inserting the preset amount of gear coins.
So you have to have enough gear coins collected. Why is it that the security door can be unlocked with gear coins? That only those with enough wealth can handle what's behind it. Say gear coins, or do you prefer more traditional? I wanna keep my coin. I'm gonna just unlock the door my own way.
They're seriously gonna charge a toll? Even if I agree, the Starlight Knights wouldn't agree. And even if the Starlight Knights agreed, Nicole wouldn't agree.
Billy is my hero. It's cooler that way, exactly.
So take that! Starlight Mirage!
Agent Billy detected. He is forcing the valve lock with the butt of his gun.
I thought just with his I thought he was just like checking the door.
Valve detected. Open. But Agent Billy has suffered partial damage to his hand's exoskeleton.
Worth it.
Ow!
I like how it actually made him take damage off him. Kinda epic. I really like the silly dialogue for stuff like that, how the choice is actually a funny dialogue. The problem is that's going to tempt me to mess up things on purpose. Funny that way. Critical stage. You're about to enter the critical stage of the commission. Please note that once started, you can no longer explore freely. Yeah, I might as well. Probably the final boss.
I've got goosebumps. It's so powerful.
Can you even
I
get
can't tell if that's like a good goosebumps or oh, it's true. Can a robot even get them?
Right? Let's just focus on the enemy.
Almost done. Almost done.
Let's clear him out. In my sights.
I'm wondering if I have to fight. I guess I do have to fight the little ones. Because I got rid of. Oh no, I thought I beat the boss, but I guess I didn't. I guess I'm still gonna run until I get rid of the other ones.
Confirmed.
The combat's really fun to watch. It's very pretty.
Neutralized.
Oh, I think I get another health bar maybe.
Let's clear him out.
But when I thought I was done, there was more. I love the battle music so much. The fight choreography in the cutscenes too is really nice. It almost feels like Bayonetta. How over the top it is. I really love it. Oh, yeah, that's shooting the sword then. So good.
Manager, which way should we go?
I think the best way to describe this game is stylish. More than anything else, the style really.
Full speed ahead.
Understood. Full speed ahead. Wait, ahead? But that's a wall in front of us. Smash it? You want to smash through it? I don't have that kind of firepower right now.
Can you smash through the the door. In theory, you can through a wall, it's fine. If you can like smash through a door and knock it over, I think you can smash through.
Don't worry. Just do what my sister says.
You okay, maybe?
Voice. No! It's the other Phaeton!
You're online. Don't take over my channel, this is my job.
Seriously? Can you not jump onto my channel all of a sudden? You scared me.
Sorry. Since you're synced with a bamboo, this is the only way we can communicate. Billy, and
I guess that means when you're
Can you
synced
hear me?
that you can't really process reality
my
unless
sister
someone else
was
comes
right about the escape route just now.
in.
You know, space inside the hollows is totally distorted. That means that
So basically, something isn't always reality. It is kind of a distorted version. No, incest, no. Not after how much I yelled. I love how they're really close siblings in a normal way. We don't need to do this to them. We don't need to do this.
A way out may look like a dead end, but a dead end may also just be a dead end.
Thanks for the explanation, Andy.
A dead end may just be a dead end. Another.
Anyways, our escape route after getting out has been arranged. You can trust us.
They don't look blood related. They have the exact same eye color, exact same eyebrow.
Hey Belle, you can cut the connection now.
You're at the store. Good luck.
See you at the store. Good luck, you two.
Synchronization.
It's
If
gone
this does end
quiet.
up going the Wincest route, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'll never play it again.
It became a regular bamboo.
I like how she said it. Honestly, Bella Wise would be a good ship if they siblings. Thing though, I really before you take this and put it out of context, hear me out. I really like siblings with good chemistry. No, I don't mean sexual chemistry. I really like it siblings with good chemistry in terms of they're just watching interact with each other, get along, or they really don't, but they do. I really like fun. Like, I started to talk, my throat's so messed up from talking so quiet. Sibling dynamics that are really like vibrant and entertaining to watch that are not romance. Honestly, it's not always romance. It can just be how well people bounce off of each other. And I like when it's done that way.
Time like this?
Going straight forward. Brace for
Sibling
impact.
banter is really
We're gonna crash, we're gonna crash, we're gonna crash!
the amount of fear in that cry. I felt that. Nothing.
The oppressive weight of ether is gone.
I'm sorry, I couldn't adjust. There's this. Just it wasn't showing up. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I'm sorry. Thank you for the rain. I thought it was so. I appreciate. Ever dozing off? I mean, it's kind of hard not like whisper. It's real, and I can't get full volume. Like I understand you guys are probably getting. This game is full of fun. Yeah, I really like it. I can't sound off. That's the problem. I literally can't. Like I'm looking in my audio mixer. It's not showing up anywhere. I don't know how to fix. If I was able to get any, maybe I could figure it out. However I set it up is not the usual way. I quite literally can't find. So I can't fix it. I'm sorry. I can't even turn it. There's like actually nothing I can do about it right now. I've looked and looked and looked and did the best I could to try to figure it out. I just can't. Sorry. But thank you, kid. We're just checking Zenless Zone Zero. I'm playing through as much as I can on my iPad, but it's quiet. Quiet hours in my house, so I have to be quiet.
We're out! We're finally out!
Guess I got back to
Phaethon got the
reality.
time and location spot on.
Like, I have to find the hole to escape back.
Hey, you two! Get in the car!
I love the amount of panic that's always in his voice. I feel like for them, we're kind of Nicole's company. And then we're kind of just like our own party who into different cultures, I guess. Siblings are kind of like friends.
You're here! Perfect timing!
Almost done. Took you so long.
You didn't time it very well, Nicole. We've been waiting for quite a while.
I like being in it.
We're
fun that way.
foot down through every normal R255 green light.
Oh, right. I made sure I wasn't followed the whole way.
Nice.
Andy, what does an R255 green light look like?
It's the same color as your jacket.
Nicole, they've both been extracted. I guess it's
Jacket?
time to pay up.
Not so fast. That's not what we agreed on.
No English VA list yet? But it really slowly announced the hype cover. VAs have been about it themselves.
The commission was my people.
I do agree though,
and
it's
the client's item.
some voices that
He's
are
only
unfamiliar. I
completed the
kind of like
first
that.
half.
True. You can get the box. Oh, don't worry, I remember.
Don't worry, Nicole. We remember. It's just a joke.
I actually.
I knew Phaethon was the most reliable and trustworthy. According to what we saw before extraction, the strongbox should be in the territory of a highly dangerous ethereal. The White Star Institute has it registered as Dullahan,
This
a
particular song
superior ethereal.
feels very. I'm not sure if Rappy's gay or if it just feels like Rappy attitude. A lot of YouTubers and VTubers have been becoming VAs for gachas recently. I have very mixed on that trend though. I am. Oh, sorry. I get it from a business point of view, and I think that they should never be even less of an YouTubers. It's by coincidence. They're really good at it. That's fantastic. Amelie, for example, is really good. It just happens to also. But I really hope we don't see it. And I have heard people mention that happened to them, got rejected, weren't a con. It's a big enough platform. It's like, we really liked you, but we can't hire you because you don't bring enough clout to the game. And like, I would be devastated if someone ever said that. It's like, that should have nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. And I hope that doesn't more of a trend in the future, but I also get it from a business perspective. If they can bring attention to the game because their followers will want to play it, it makes sense. It's kind of the same thing as like a Hollywood movie of hiring stars for the star power, not considering smaller people. It's just the way things go sometimes. It's the way it goes. Would you be a VA for a character if offered? I mean, I already was in Unfold. I'd do more if offered. I feel like no one would say no if they're offered. But I don't want to see a trend of it all being. I may not want a big public profile. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with hiring big people, but it should always come down to who's the best.
That's the one. That Red Fang dude was unlucky. His ether corruption must have been pretty intense, considering he's become such a dangerous ethereal.
Hollow is the little dimension thing, and ethereal is the name of the monster. Or at least people that are corrupted.
Anby and I tried to grab the strongbox, but that guy was so tough! We didn't get the chance before we got extracted. We did find this along the way, though. What exactly is in that box? Is it
That
worth all
dialogue
this
was
effort?
missing compared to what was.
We'll find out soon enough.
Oh no!
Take a look at this.
Okay, I put down my food. Gotta focus on just speed running. A necklace from Nicole. This red fang seems like the insignia from a certain. And judging by the exposed metal part, it's not just for decoration. We might not make it to the Gacha. I'm sorry, guys. Right. A necklace for
A
me?
tooth necklace? For me? I love it.
Does that mean she's married? Because I'm so down for that. My favorite wood.
What are you talking about? It's a mini storage device. It's Silver's. I picked it up in the building before I got out of 14th Street. I noticed it before.
That's just pretty soon. Okay,
He
perfect.
always had it on his person, so it must contain something important.
If we do come back to play more of this game, it'll probably be in the future, and then I'll try to catch up. I don't think I'll play any more of it this week. I wanted to check it out. It's a little harder to play stuff like this when I'm away, because this is the stuff I'd like to like yell at.
But it suffered some damage.
Yeah, look at all those
Sound a
burn
lot like
marks.
that.
Faithin, can you do some of your magic using that complicated computer of yours?
I really do like that we
HDD is
got to
mainly
interact
used
with
to
Nicole a
process
lot. Though,
hollow
I'm
data.
really glad that her company, like the
But if
first,
we only need
got
to
to interact.
export what's in the flash drive. Hey sis, maybe I could try to recover the
Yeah, I
data
gotta
with the
focus on.
proxy
Look,
network's
I'm probably
computing
gonna do a
power.
lot of stream. There'll be more chatting or even while I do other stuff instead of playing. Are you guys happy I was able to not though? Because you know how long I've been looking forward to it. I'm sorry if it's a disappointment having to play so quiet. Find the more comfy approach. Maybe it was a bonus.
Great! It's a deal then. We'll try to locate the strongbox in the hollow. We'll come find you when we learn something new. Let's just go our separate ways until then. Oh, don't forget to extract the data from the flash drive, though.
Last drop.
See ya, manager.
Goodbye.
And then I have something to discuss with you. Okay, so these scenes that look more like in other games aren't fully voiced. We don't offer discounts on our commission fees. Manager, you know Nicole like the back of your hand. I want to voice, but I can't. Wait, I will at least give Nicole a Gyaru comp. Wait, what do I have to say first? I want my official. Open your. What price like before? Even if I have to do it on like no volume. Well, it's so fun. It's a discount. I won't know. Try as you say. I like how she said the. Don't. What's in the brackets? Anyway, we. A discount. It'll. Do you then, right? Nicole. Yeah, I would let her make me. I'm hoping I don't actually let her make me broke. I would love to play. I don't think I'd play as anyone else ever again if I. No, fine. So maybe those spooky maid girls. I like this. Wait, is Nicole a free character? Do I not have to pull her? What? The only character I wanted is free? This is the best game to ever exist. I did not think I would get to play as Nicole for free. Oh my god. I thought I would have the worst luck and never get to play as her. Amazing. It's already a big improvement from what characters I get or what. Where do I talk? Oh, in the room. I like how it's just guarding the Rowan's. No, Rowan's. Well, that's that. Every time a regular asks for it, billing. So you're used to it. To the last alternative. This time, buy-in for the creep. Yeah, Billy and it's a thing starter. It's because they want to make people like it from the start instead of it. Open internet and register. I guess this is where I put in myself. Done. Internet posts often all kinds of information. Let's take a look at these posts. Mission, logistics, urgent need of a proxy. What happened to my delivery? Logistics tracking shows a truck low on 14th Street has and a proxy helped me find out what happened to the delivery. Oh god, tracking down a long package delivery. I like how you can read the reply of other people. Amazing. Do I have to accept it? I don't think so. If I unlock the gacha, I'd like to do the gacha if I have it unlocked. Ooh, so this we get rewards. I'm worried about my iPad dying. Do I have to do anything else to unlock the gacha, or is there something I can do for it now? I mean, all I wanted was to pull all I got for free anyways. A few more cutscenes up? Okay. What do I have to interact with? Anything? Unless this... Maybe I have to interact with this? Station. Or is it the one that's flashing? Starlight Lost Tower. Out now, but hard... Card game. Oh, is that like a card game in the game? Facing accusations of intentional drive up price, like PlayStation 5. Oh god. Imagine waiting 5 hours. I was out in front of you, I would die. What I have? I can leave. Alright, secondary. I just accepted the task on internet. Don't forget to click on the post to handle them on your own in the future. Wait a moment. I read ID and contact is. You know this person. I'm mistaken, it should be general. Waterfall. Soup Point? That name was Soup Restaurant? I should have realized when I accepted the chops. One ticket. We proxy. I find it a bit simple. General and explain. Ask more about the committee. Alright, I'm assuming I have to clear this to do the job. Oh, by the way, Lizzie from Box Galaxy Gadget Store has something to ask about. Wonder whether it's suits Gadget Store. Well, could you go check on them? Oopsie, I lets us. Gameplay. A workbench is a partner archive view. Follow Codex view follow events. Database view enemies. You can learn a lot of stuff there to make sure. Archive is like learn. So this is where there's trust events. Am I cutting out again? I'm being extra quiet, so I probably am, yeah. I don't think I can do anything about it. Other than this, potentially. I'm assuming the fan is really overbearing now. Let me turn the iPad up. It might help. I think the iPad got turned down at some point too. This way it shouldn't cut out at all, but I'm not sure if the fan is too obnoxious. I'll do whatever you guys prefer. That's the handbook. And it has info on the guy we fought. Okay. I don't think I need anything right there right now. Much better now? Okay. I'm sorry if it was like that the whole stream, I didn't know. What am I supposed to do now? 9 meters. It's really not this. Check out 6th Street. So I have to go outside? Yeah. I did have to be quieter as it got later. That's probably why it started cutting out a little too much. I like how this almost has like old-fashioned Akiba vibes. Very recent change? Okay, it's probably when I started whispering more then. Okay, now that I'm at the door, let's start the daily ritual. Scratch card to the news. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I might just be a freebie for an annual newspaper subscription. But it's still a chance to win something nice. After all, you gotta follow your dreams every day. Let's go and gamble. Wait, it's not Bardic Needle. I like that. For a record store, that's such a cool name. Like, it's like a bard with music. Oh my god, Hal will be looking kind of different. What happened? Oh, wow. Why does Hal sound like my dog? I can scratch one card each day. Tap anywhere to continue. Scratch card mania. Let's go. How do I scratch it? Oh! Wait, did I win? It won a lot of money. Nice. Can I scratch another one? No, one per day, okay. Did I just automatically get the prize, I guess, and then I can read the news? Oh, and you can flip the pages. Carrot data enters into eating carrots wards off corruption, so eat your fucking veggies. I won't even tell you forever. Dang. Even the woofer is telling me to eat your veggies. Free daily money, it seems that way, yeah. Ooh, I'm on a hot streak today. Oh my god, the dog is looking hamster bottle. This is amazing. No. I'm using environment design. Oh, I'm on a hot streak today. Guess I get to show off why later. Let's get down to business first. You guys need to unlock the gacha. First off, I did the noodle shop to see the general shop for the commission. Stop the gacha store fix. I don't know if we're gonna unlock the gacha. I could try to download the PC client really quick if it comes down to it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. How annoying. What's the matter, general shop? Oh, it's you. Sorry, but I can't take your order right now, and all because of the Pigos logistics. The ingredients I ordered haven't arrived yet I just ran a track and trace the order. Apparently, we somehow sent everything into a hollow. It must be a region no one can go into. Because of hollow disaster? Must be. The ingredients are no big deal, and I've already bought replacements elsewhere. It's just, I hope nothing happens to that poor courier. Oh, he's a good guy. I don't even know his name, but he's my regular guy, and I feel responsible for him. That's so sad. Worldly posted a request on the internet to find the truck. The proxy named Boss accepted the job earlier than me. Their accountants knew those. I'm not sure if it's reliable or not. Actually, I'm the one who accepted the job. You're the one who accepted the job. Boss is you. Oh, I see. You created a new account to make certain things easier. That sounds like a reason to like get around sketchy things. I got some flustered earlier. I should just come directly to your store for help. I should not waste the time on internet. Since you've taken up the job, I'm somewhat relieved. Well then, I'll leave the whereabouts of the truck too. However, until I'm sure the driver is safe, the noodle shop won't be opening. I can't cook while I'm worried like this. I wish I knew why my iPad was dying so quickly lately. I genuinely don't know why. Let me know as soon as I can do the gacha, if any of you know. Because I am worried about... Oh, I missed your panda, I'm so cursed. I am worried about not being able to make it. So if there's a point I can pivot and do the gacha instead, please let me know. Well, it's kind of like Totoro, but like a very cursed Totoro. Ooh, I like Susie's design a lot. She's really cute. Next cutscene will be perfect.
Hello and welcome.
I love Susie's design. Oh my god, she's so fucking cute.
Val, you're here. Perfect timing. My boss says I'll need your help with something.
I love Susie. I might actually like Susie more than Nicole, depending on her personality. Design-wise, I think I like her better. Go ahead. I'm
Go ahead. This isn't the first time I'm helping your boss.
He wanted the message to be delivered verbatim, so here it is.
The games are energy hogs, but my iPod's dying fast no matter what I do lately.
I found a new way to source awesome new gadgets. I'm sure you'll like them. If you're willing to help, they should be available in the store soon.
She's me for real. I sound like your boss.
You sound just like your boss.
Wait, I'm not finished yet.
This new path is blocked and I've lost communication with the assistant I sent there. Could you help me sort it all out? I'll send more details soon.
I think my favorite part about this game is the color work.
That's it. Everything my boss said.
Beautiful. Unexpected. It's about W engines.
I see. There's something wrong with the gadget store's underground W engine business. A batch of goods must have fallen into a hollow, and they need me to clean this mess
I just
up.
looked directly at the light bulb that's shining on my face, so that you can have face tracking.
I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it sounds like there was a problem with the gadgets they call W engines. Aren't they the ones you and your friends are collecting? Since it's such an urgent request, boss said that apart from the regular payment, I can also give you a sample as a thank you gift. Hope you like it.
I like Susie's voice too. It's very down to earth. Wait a second, isn't it?
Wait, this texture. This batch of goods must be...
The latest W engine equipped with the 4th generation synchronous conduction device. It can release ultrasonic waves that effectively resonate with the active wavelengths of various ether weapons. According to official data, the average initial weapon performance can be improved by up to 44.21%, and the combat survival rate of personnel equipped with such gear can be increased by at least 30%.
Anby almost sounds like if you cross Vappy with like Xanthi. Anby, what are you doing here?
Anby? What are you doing here?
Shh, she likes
Susie may be working here, but she has no idea W engines are weapons. Don't say stuff like that in front of her.
Huh? Ultrasonic waves? Weapon performance?
Well, she knows now. We're talking about a game. It's a video game.
It's just a game. You probably didn't know that, Susie. But you can use W engines to play board games. Each W engine has different stats assigned.
That'd be fun if they had that as a meta in this game.
Is it similar to playing pool? W engines are round after all. Guys, hang on a sec. The boss just texted me, and he has a message he wants me to share with you.
Susie sounds familiar. I can't place it, but I feel like I've heard that voice before.
Looks like I found a connoisseur. Good gadgets truly shine in the hands of someone like you. If you purchase one when the shipment arrives, I'll give you an exclusive customization.
Nice.
Whoa, who would have thought the boss would get involved himself?
Thanks, but there's no need. I do want to buy a new W engine, but even with the account balances of the 3 of us cutting hairs combined, we wouldn't be able to afford the latest model.
I happen to have one.
I just so happen to have one on hand. It's a thank you gift from the boss. It won't be of any use to me, so you can have it.
Baby, get that money.
I get like most.
Really?
Just for giving boss
This
new
will
love.
make dealing with that
3.
superior player a lot easier.
Oh, it sounds like you're planning to meet other W engine players? Don't worry, with the boss's skillful customization, you'll be sure to leave a lasting impression. Just hold on a sec.
It's the way she rounds out some of her vowels that sounds very similar to me. Susie walks into the store, and after a while...
Sorry to keep you waiting. The gifted sample has been modified.
New modified W engine. Nice. My game will go so good now.
Yeah, I like this design.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm happy you like it. I hope it serves you well.
Thank you. And the boss, too. I'll treasure it.
Okay, now that I have a new W engine, I'll try it out. So now I can do the gacha, I think? Agents.
Standing by.
Okay. Go to press equipment to continue. This device is not yet equipped. So basically the core is like you put it in, and that's how you equip it. You can equip other ones as well, but one is like the core, like the base of the weapon. Activate a special appearance in battles. You can get different weapon appearances. I like that. Also enhance your W engine. Just enhance it the minimal that it's making me. I'm sure I can go online and find tutorials if I'm stuck. After clicking exclusive W engine, the agent can activate the W engine switch. Once the W engine switch is turned on, the agent can freely utilize a unique appearance in combat. I like that. Okay. Nice. The game is really stylish so far. I quite like it.
Ready for
very
combat.
biased because I like stylish games. So now I can walk and get the gacha, right? Where's the gacha here? I'm assuming I have to walk and get it. When it came to investigating the W engines, Nicole only put enough for peace of mind. She's overjoyed when she finds out. Tell her she owes me again. Sure, I'll let her know. Prox. Manager. Besides purchasing W engines, I have to make preparations for other missions. See you. I see Prox and I'm reminded of a comic called Blood Inc. where there's like this fox called Proxy. Such a good comic. I believe. We don't have anything else with the manager. I don't think the store's goods in your capable hands. Let your boss know I'll be okay. I'll take care of everything as soon as we can. Now that we've received the kit, let's head to the hollow and retrieve the missing W engines. There was a lot. It's always the mini. Since he has no idea about our boss's side gig illegal weapons selling, let's be careful not to spill the beans when discussing the commission with her. Exploration commission now available. Too bad I'm not doing it. So those are like bonus ones, I guess. And now I just go back to the boss and I can unlock the gacha. Come on, we're probably at like 1% battery. Come on. I feel like it's gonna die mid-pull and we'll never find out what I got. That'll be really funny. So I have to go back into the room. Is it somewhere here? No? Discuss the condition with... Oh, with wives. Wait. You've accepted the commission. Are you gonna enter the hollow now? No, I want to play Gacha. I can't play while charging. My iPad can't capture and charge at the same time, unfortunately. I'll prox to begin roaming freely within the hollow, which isn't easy for most people at least. But still, we need agents with combat experience, with the cunning hairs, to handle theories and other dangers. As usual, you should get in touch with trusted agents to accompany you. Signal search has been unlocked? Ah yes, here we go, gotcha. Gotcha. Quickly obtain agents or W engines via signal searches. I want Susie. She's even playable. Stable channel special events for new citizens. Let's take a look at other events. Select legends. Take a look at other events. Select legends. After a certain number of signatures, you can select an agent to obtain. Does that mean you pick who you get? Or is this the pity system? And demo is like random. Start demo? There's polls in the mailbox? Oh, this is a demo to play out there. I don't want that. I don't want to time for this. How do I leave the demo? How do I leave the demo? Can I leave the demo? Oh no. Oh no, I can't leave the demo. Oh no. Does anyone know how to leave this demo?
Here we go!
I thought demo was like... Demo pulls. Signal lost, alright. What if I charge it? Would you guys want to hang out for like 10-15 minutes and just chat while I charge it? And then we can put it back in just long enough to do the pulls, and then I have to go to sleep. Let me, hold on. I want to at least do some pulls. Where's my charger? It just feels kind of silly to like get so close and then not, so I just need to charge it for a little bit. And then we can try again. It's okay. It's okay. Let me find some music to put on. Hold on. Let's put the loading while I set up for the loading screen.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably
you get
easiest.
that money.
Give me a
Oh wait,
sec.
boss. 45k? Wow, congratulations.
There we go.
Wonderful level up. Starstruck. 100.
Whew, there we go. Chantiwa, thank you for the super. Oh wait, plus 45k. Yeah, thank you. It's a very exciting day. Anyway, I'm curious what your guys' impressions are of the game so far. If it's one that you also really enjoy, if it wasn't your cup of tea. I kind of want to discuss opinions on it a bit while we wait for it to come back. Also, I love how with this capture card, instead of no signal, it just goes rainbow. Rainbow when it doesn't work. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to either go for it or against it because it's so stylized. It feels very different. And I think that's one thing that Hoyoverse does a good job of. Well, on the surface, if you look at the art style for like this or Star Rail or Genshin, they feel very similar. But then the gameplay for all of them really does a good job of targeting different player groups. Like there are still going to be people who love all of them. But at the end of the day, they all are trying to get like different target audience, like different niches, different vibes. And I feel like this one is probably one of the most unique gacha I think I might have ever seen, honestly. It just feels, I've barely touched it, but the whole like stylish thing, the gameplay itself in terms of combat is kind of very similar to a lot of existing games, but in terms of how the cutscenes play out, the lore and the story and stuff like that, it feels very refreshing. It's like something different brought into the equation instead of just like copy-paste Genshin number however many or copy-paste whatever the flavor that's most popular is. Like, you'll see a lot of gacha games, maybe the action section of the gameplay is different, but then everything else kind of feels the same. It's just like you could copy and paste them otherwise. This one, instead of the combat, although the combat is still unique, it's really putting a lot of effort into being unique in the story sections. Like the way they're handled is very different, and I really like the 3D modeling of the buildings and stuff in the town. Just having the dog drink from a hamster bottle, that's so sweet and cute. I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't know what it's building up to though, because right now I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad thing. But I will say one thing that I've noticed about it so far is that it very much doesn't feel like there's high stakes. But knowing Panakani and I don't remember the new region, but Farina's region, I feel like there's a high chance that it'll probably pick up. And we'll probably end up having higher stakes later. I mean, I barely got into it, but it feels very, not quite slice of life, but like happy-go-lucky, everyday chaos, if that makes sense. Instead of something where it's like, you build up to get a lot of emotional relief. That's true, not every story needs high stakes, so I don't think it's necessarily a problem, but it is something that people used to Hoyoverse games might not like, but that's also good because there might be people who don't want that, so they could get a different crowd. You might even not know yet, it might have high stakes later on. Right now it just feels kind of more like an anime like Ranma. That's a little more, every episode is kind of its own fun, silly adventure. Like the game is really enjoyable, but it's like one fun, silly adventure after another, instead of like a lot of build up for a huge tragic payoff. Neither approach is objectively better, but I haven't seen a lot of gacha done this way. So it's interesting. I have no idea what the story is like in Uma Musume, but I'm really curious how Uma Musume is going to come off in the West. I'm genuinely curious because it doesn't feel it's the #1 gacha in Japan. But it doesn't feel like the type of thing that's necessarily going to make much waves in the West outside of like a hardcore weeb fan base. Like obviously, if you want cute girls doing cute things, Uma Musume is your game. And it's all age friendly too, which is interesting. Because not a lot of gacha games are like quite so all age friendly. Like Genshin and Star Rail pretty much are, but then there's a lot of ones like maybe Blue Archive and Nikkei and Snowbreak Dinner, maybe not. It's basically idols but resources. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, to hardcore weebs, I can see that being really appealing, but just like a general population that might not necessarily like anime, like it's not gonna entice them to check it out necessarily. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably play Uma Musume just to see what it's about, but it doesn't actually appeal to me. Like, a bunch of people keep asking if I'm gonna play it, and I'm like, I don't really know. I want to play the party game, because that one looks really cute and fun, but it's like, I don't really want to invest that much time into like cute girls doing cute things to game. That's like my least favorite genre of anything. There's nothing wrong with liking that genre, it's just really not for me. Idolmaster is the only exception, but I can't actually say I've played or watched Idolmaster. I just like some of the songs in Idolmaster because they're quite unique, and I do appreciate that. Also, Sky, thank you for the raid! I can't talk very loud today, so I'm sorry that I'm so quiet. It's quiet hours in my hotel. I'm trying to talk quiet enough so I don't disturb other guests or get kicked out. I have to be really, really careful. If you want to see me at my regular screaming volume, make sure to stop by literally any other day and you can hear me scream my lungs out. I appreciate getting to hear me in any way. I appreciate you. On the bright side, I'm sure some people don't like soft voice Pam as much, but some people probably whenever I travel are like, oh my god, Taskaru. I've noticed the lurkers tend to go up a lot when I'm traveling. Maybe my travel voice makes people eepy. You wanna go in spoiler free? Don't worry, right now it's dead. I don't even have the game, my iPad died. I was playing on iPad. I'm gonna be doing the gacha in maybe 10 minutes or so. But right now, you see the rainbow lines? That was my iPad. It's dead. So right now there's no game. I mean, I can't say we won't talk about spoilers so far though, so it's maybe good to run just to be safe, but we don't have a game right now. We'll go back and do some polls once it's back. Soft voice Pam is crazy cute. I get told sometimes that it sounds a lot more mature, which makes sense because I'm not screaming obscenities or overreacting to everything, which I normally do. It's basically me forcing myself to calm down and act like a normal human being. But you guys don't get it very often. I got a decent amount last year when I had a lot of travel streams, but I didn't travel nearly as much this year. I will say, I can't tell you why yet, but I'm going to be doing another travel in August. So you guys will probably get some travel vibes streams during that time as well. Because I don't really like to take time off. When I'm away, I feel like my routine is like lost too much if I don't stream. It feels too weird. But if I can fit in some streams while I'm away, it feels much more normal, if that makes sense. I don't like feeling like my routine is completely shaken up. It's the best way I can word it. I think the small amount of caffeine I had carried me through the stream, but now that it's gone, I'm dying. My body's like, oh, you didn't sleep for 48 hours? Why don't you pass out on stream? And I'm like, I guess more like 36 hours or something though. I don't know, it's getting close to 48. Seems like none of Cygames gachas do as good in the US. What other ones does Cygames make? I know of Cygames, but I can't place gacha to the company, so I'm not as familiar. All I can do is shift up in Nikkei. Everything else, and Hoyo, I guess. Everything else, I'm kind of just like, where, who, what? Also, I'm probably gonna stream in like 12 hours or something, so just a heads up. I'll probably schedule it pretty last minute and just go live for like a chatting stream while I wake up. Might be less than that, but I'm not sure. I'd like to get a decent sleep and then wake up a tiny bit. Trigalia was Cygames. Yes. Okay. Trigalia was Cygames and Nintendo, wasn't it? It's really a shame that it went under because I know a lot of people that really, really loved Trigalia. Oh, they do Grand Blue. Grand Blue is pretty popular, I thought. Unless I was wrong. I thought it was one of the big ones. Maybe it's just the circles I run and are really familiar with it. I don't know. I'm a bit more of, I don't want to say niche gacha player, where I play a bit of Star Rail casually, and I play Nikkei, but I really like stuff like Reverse as well. I feel like for a long time, that's why I didn't want to get too into gacha, because the type that I like tend to be the type that gets shut down. I do kind of worry that the global for Reverse might get shut down due to lack of popularity. Magia Record I really wanted to play, it got shut down. Near Reincarnation I wanted to play, it got shut down. That's the pain about live service games. They can only exist as long as the whales exist. As soon as they all dry up, there's nothing anymore. And it makes sense because, you know, they have to pay the development team to keep working on it. They have to pay the servers to stay up. Grand Blue doesn't have an official English translation? Oh, they gave the fan translation the rights to run. Ooh, that's fascinating. I can see mixed opinions on that. There's no quality checking with the fan translation. Like, there's always a chance they could put in like random shit or whatever. But the reality is that also happens with official translations until people get caught, so I guess that's not necessarily that far off. I guess they can just shut it down easily if anything weird ever happens, but it's interesting. I feel like it's both nice because the fans can feel valuable and they can save a lot of money, but it also feels kind of scummy because at the same time I feel like they should almost pay the fans if it's like, yeah, you guys can use it, so you pay them. They're doing work. You should pay them. But I get that they also volunteered and technically did it illegally, so maybe they don't have to be paid. It's complicated. Yeah. I think in some parts of Europe in general, gacha is not as popular yet. Aren't there in some areas of Europe like stricter rules against gacha, or am I remembering wrong? I thought I remembered there were some. But maybe I wasn't correct with that. Hello, that's a friend. The game is very, very stylish. It's hard to judge how much I like it because playing it on iPad is kind of rough. I feel like if I can get the controller set up even with iPad, I would enjoy it a lot more. Because it seems to be a type of game I would really like to play on a controller. I know that Genshin with iPad works with a controller, so hopefully. Is it Belgium? No, I thought it was somewhere, but I wasn't sure where. Maybe it's Belgium that had, yeah, gambling laws for it. As it should be, because it's literally gambling. You may not be gambling to multiply your money, but you're still gambling. You're paying money to hope that you get a prize. It is literally just gambling by another name, which is so fascinating that so many gachas come out of Japan, because Japan has a lot of rules against gacha, or against gambling in general. Like, a lot of types of gambling are not legal. And then there's pachinko. Oh boy. It was the big EU loot box thing that made gacha games forced to show the rates. Is that why we now know the rates for everything? You know what? Good on them. I feel like knowing the rates is really important. Whether it's knowing the rates for what you need to get pity, or knowing the rates to know what your chances are, without knowing the rates, it's just cruel. Without knowing the rates, like, for all you know, it could be 0.0001%, and you're there thinking you spend and you get it. Like, You really have to know the rates. If you know the rates, you can at least make more of an informed decision on if you want to spend or not. If you don't know the rates, you're just being taken advantage of. I genuinely feel. It's very complicated. Japan is finally regulated gambling. Well, yes and no. It's not quite the same as it is in other countries. Like a lot of the types of gambling that you'll find abroad don't exist. I can't think of any specific examples because I don't want to say something and then have it be wrong. But I remember talking about like the type of stuff in casinos abroad, in Japan, and they were like, whoa. Like some of the stuff I said was definitely not legal in Japan. So you cannot have a 0% rate. Well, 0% rate just doesn't make sense anyway. Why would you entice people with a prize they can't possibly get? It doesn't make sense, you know? It doesn't make sense at all. That's true. Pity seems to be a lot better. Because I remember when I was looking into Gacha before I played it, Pity didn't seem like, and some of them was not. Also, let me be right back. I'm gonna check my iPad. Yeah. Okay, we're at 18%. That should be good enough. Let's give it a minute for it to come back. Oh, that connection is broken. Well, that's terrifying. Give me a sec. What the hell? Let's try that again. Okay. It's looking a little scrambled or haunted, perhaps. Oh no. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. That's just a little unsettling. Let me recheck out every single point of the connection. Okay. Hold on. I'm watching it in a private area trying to test it. You just can't see it right now. Okay. We got it. That was a little scary. That was a little scary. Okay, this is more like it. And now we should be able to go right to the gacha. Yeah, it was like you're watching the ring video. It was messed up. Okay. Continue? I think we can finish the trial real quick then. Oh, why did it suddenly get so loud compared to earlier? That's so painful. Okay, this should be easy. Hold on. Power through this. Basic attacks accumulated that. Just use a gun user. Should we try out some of the characters? Are there any characters you guys would want to try? I don't think there's demos for all of them. We'll do the gacha first though, and when it dies again, I'm turning it off.
Stand still.
A crucial strike.
I don't know
to the Earth's core! Ha! Time to step up.
Dangerous target detected. Heavy gunner. This enemy can deal continuous damage. Please do not test its firepower with your body. Suggestion: attack from the blind spot.
I want to see more of his AoE against the dodging stuff. Nice.
This little one's gotcha.
I want to see more of his, I want to see I love how she just hits me with the freaking amazing.
A crucial strike!
I'm here.
I know switch.
I'll hit you.
Fine.
Nice.
You gotta dig deeper!
Better not get shot.
I think I can fix it now without dying. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why the game got louder when I plugged it back in. I feel like there was something going wrong earlier. Because it got really quiet for a while.
Just leave it to me.
It's weird how it got really quiet and now it's too loud. Is it better now? Nice. Okay, let's pull the gacha before we check anyone out. There. Is this where we can pull? Okay, so in the mailbox, you said there's some pulls. Where's the mailbox? What is the mailbox? Why is my icon a paper bag? This is so cursed. Why can you use such ugly avatars? You know, let's keep the paper bag. Fuck it. Let me see. So this is where you add the friend list and do multiplayer. Where is the mail? I don't know where to find it. Does anyone know? More tab? What do you mean by more tab? I don't understand. Is there one that says more? I didn't see one that said more. Where's the... Oh. Never mind. There is one. I'm so tired.
Hey, excuse me.
Wait, is Corin also free?
I can do for you?
No way.
Anything at all?
The only other character I wanted? Are you serious? Both the characters I wanted are free? What the fuck? I am so winning. I am so winning with this game. This is amazing. Holy heck. Well, who else do I even need? I already got everyone I wanted. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well,
Ready for combat.
this is fine.
Don't look at me.
She's so cute. I love that type of character that's like really shy but also would kill you. Amazing. Okay, let's see who we get. But like, I already have who I need, so I don't need anyone else. I'm satisfied. Also, I would like to point out, for a Hoyoverse game, this is kind of a spicy character image. Usually you don't quite see stuff like that contouring on the dress. The way the shading is kind of looks like something, and I did not expect that from a Hoyo game. I wonder if this is going after a bit more of a like mature audience than the other ones, maybe. Let me see. I can do 10 signal searches. Although it says I have none. Did I not get the pulse? I haven't played Honkai. I have heard that one's also good for mature content though. Did I third tab on the left? Like here? 1, 2, 3. Eh? Channel stable? Ah, so this is the pull you get. So these are the limited ones. The limited one is Ellen. You can't use the regular pulls. Ah, so it's like It's like the gachas that have the banner characters having different currencies. I don't like that. I don't like that. Honkai has no guys, just waifus. What are you talking about? I think you're very wrong about that. So we get free normal pulls, but I don't get any event pulls. That's fine. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I really want this shark weapon. It's so stupid. It's so yeah, exactly. Welt is so good. Welt is so good. Honkai Impact is all waifus. I mean, in terms of pulls, but there's still husbandos there. Welt is still there, my dudes. I don't have to pull them. They just have to exist. Alright, so the first pull we get some off. So let's go with the 10 and see who we get. Hopefully this is one where we get any characters and not just the weapons. I hate stuff like that. Also, I like the animation. I like all the pilot TVs. It just feels very Danganronpa. The vault. The vault, no. The trauma when I hear the vault. If only I could name my characters, I know what I would name someone and give them that exact weapon just because I can. Magnetic Storm Bravo. Looks like a cactus. Reverb Mark III. The weapons are kind of ugly. A lot of them just look like orbs. Magnificent Alpha. I'm assuming the more expensive ones are the shark look fancy though. Vortex Hatchet. The weapons themselves might look better, but like the cores, I guess. I want the shark. A bunny butt? A bunny butt? A bunny butt. Okay, this is banger. This is banger. I'm gonna only use the bunny butt. On sale. It's just a bunny that's stuck in a thing. I'm gonna admit though, the front legs sticking out in the back like that, I did not think that was legs at first, and I was like, is that allowed? I didn't realize it was feet. I want to give it to Nicole. It's like the same pink as her hair. Identity base. Vortex Hatchet again. Did I seriously get no characters? Are you kidding? Lunar, Funny Luna. What the fuck? At least I got the bunny butt. You know, that's worth it. I like how there's even like a little X for the actual butt. I also quite like the one with the heart in it. I might give the heart one to the maid actually, and no, give the heart one to give the bunny one to the maid, and give the heart one to Nicole. I can do 10 more. I really want to get at least one character in the gacha. Don't let this be a repeat of Withering Waves, please. Give me at least one character, I beg. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I like games like Nikkei where you only roll for characters. It feels much better. Once we can get weapons, it just feels bad to me. Because I'm always like, just disappointed when I don't get a character. It actually rubs me the wrong way so badly. It makes me so mad. Also, it doesn't look as good on stream probably, but this graphics just looks so good on my actual iPad. Like, it's a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you can see what it looks like in decent amount. Oh my god, it's a Chain Chomp bootleg. I lied, I'm giving this to the maid because I think it'll be really cute and funny. Holy.
Let's fight.
Oh, nice.
Side by side.
Ambi. But isn't Ambi free? Oh. It really is a repeat of Withering Waves. For the only units I get are the free ones. What the fuck? I hate this. I hate this game. Pain. That's so evil. That is so evil. I made her more powerful, but I don't plan on using her. Okay, I have 5 single pulls. Do I have enough currency to do 10? No, just under. Okay, let's do 5 singles. Let's just max it all out before it dies. I want to get another character. Please. Please. Please give me one character. One new character. Please. Please. I just need one. I just need one new character. Come on. I don't get the discount if you do singles, yes, but I can't get 5 more pulls saved up right now, so I can get the discount later. It's fine. Right now, I want to be able to pull on stream and get a character, and I feel like I've been robbed. Exactly, I'll get more free pulls later. I don't have time to progress anymore today, or possibly ever on stream. I don't know. We'll think about it. Depends too if you guys want to see more of it or not. But right now I wanted to get at least one character, so I'm maxing out everything I can use. We believe in the singles, exactly. Single life. No! I have one more. I have one more. One more. Come on. Pimplorians, wish me all the luck. We have one more. We have one. I'm not gonna use the other currency yet, just the pulls. Oh no. Come on. One. Just give me one character. Just one character. Just one. No! The only character I got was the free character. Fuck me. Okay, listen. We'll do one pull, a single, on the exclusive banner just because I'm pissed off. Maybe I'll have better luck here. Or is it just one? Hello, bro. Just one. Come on. And we can, if I do just chatting streams, if I'm able to play more in my own time during the convention, I can maybe do, on my just chatting stream, we can do some more pulls. I think I used up all my luck in reverse 1999, where the chances of getting a 6-star is 1 in 70, and I got 2 of the banner character and a bonus 6-star all in one 10 pull, so I think I used up all my luck. And that's okay. I am resisting the urge to scream loudly, can you tell? This would be a what the fuck? Basically Toad voice version if I was able to be louder. I guess I can now figure out how to do base stuff later. We did what we could. Let's see if we can try any characters real quick until it dies. Let's see if we can test out.
Ready for combat.
I think it's still in signal search where you can test them out, right? No, it wasn't. Where do you test out characters? Agents?
Standing by.
Awaiting further instructions.
I don't remember. We got to a demo before. Where was it? Was it not here? Or was it somewhere else? How did I get there? Here?
Ready for combat.
Oh no, that's just because I can level her up. The free character. Man.
Standing by.
I might as well figure out how to do that while I'm here. Ah, so this is the Edelin's equivalent. 3rd gacha top bottom right. Thank you. I'll take a look in a sec. Rapid charge. I mean, it's not a bad thing to awaken. Ooh, great Persona vibes and how you unlock it slowly. We'll rarely get a character until we hit 50 rolls. I often get at least one character in every 10 set in Star Rail and Genshin. Have I just been really lucky? I get characters all the time. I thought that was normal. Is it not? Dang. Selectable agents? Sorry, I'm trying to find the 3rd gacha tab bottom right. Like this one? Oh, okay. So these are the ones you can test out. Well, we might as well test out. Everyone's down bad for the Wolfman, so we might as well. I don't get it. You guys get it? Why is everyone down bad for this guy? I probably get the minimal of a rare character. Yeah. You don't get good characters very often though. With the punch, when assailant launches a basic attack to charge. Okay. Ooh, that scared me. I do like his kicks though. It's really good animation for his combat. I wonder if that's part of why he has so many fans. He plays like Sanji. It is kind of cool. But I don't see myself getting like obsessed with using the personal. The ladies probably down bad. You cry the amount of dudes that seem down bad for this guy too. It just seems like the whole internet is down bad for this guy, except for me sometimes. Oh, I can hold it 6 times. Damn. Be gone. 6 times. There you go.
Take this.
Yeah, all the combat has really good animations, yeah. Hold special attack. Ooh. You can charge his special even. Interesting. Well, not the special, but like the stronger attack. Girl who's want the animal action? I mean, that lines up for what I've seen from Bao at least. Oh my god, Bao's comments on this guy that scared me.
With this power.
His legs. Oh, the pictures are really nice. I like how she writes with like a chainsaw boom. She's so cool. I love her a lot. I'm gonna get to test out different characters for the different demos as well, so I can try. One thing I haven't played yet in multiple ways.
In position.
Are you sure I should go?
Pretty standard fare for Bao to be fair there, yeah. I mean, be into whatever you're into. Just don't be ashamed. Be proud. Be proud about your weird interests. Life is much better when you don't care about what other people think. He is kind of fun to play as though, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, they're all pretty fun to play as. Combat's just good. I can't quite tell what the suitcase is. Oh, we're gonna go. Sometimes it feels like a gun, sometimes they whack people with it. I think that her animation there was in the trailer. I remember seeing it a bunch. She's so cute. His fight style is good.
I'll try to make the cuts clean. It's no good surrendering.
I love her chainsaw weapons so much. It's so cool. Long is gonna be the character focus eventually. I wonder if their specials charge up at different times, or if it's like equal the points no matter who you play as.
I'm here.
It might be the latter. I'm not sure.
Time to hunt.
I'll try to make the cuts clean.
Yeah, chainsaws and neat and tidy. I'm still pretty excited for Lollipop Chainsaw. I want to try to play it when I get a chance. What the fuck? What else can we test out? Ooh, do we want to test out the other maid? The girl who looks like she can blow shit up? The cat girl? I kind of want to check Colita. She's the one that got me interested when I was watching the trailer. She looks really chaotic. After the second or fourth hit of her basic attack, press the special to unleash your special attack or EX attack. So this game is pretty, combos are pretty important for different people. Ooh, I like her speed thing. Nice. Second and fourth. Okay, so 1, 2, and then you can do it again after the fourth. 1, 2, nice. It's almost like she's floating with hers. That's so cool. She's like a witch or something almost. Actually, this is your EX against Furnace Fire. During Furnace Fire, after the second hit of her basic attack, she can expand fire damage. I feel like this game is really good for coming up with strategy. First, there we go. Need to get more of the cages. Yes, that's actually fun. Lollipop Chainsaw would be hard to stream and have a lot of lessons music. I think they said there's going to be a streaming mode in the new one, or am I wrong? I thought I remembered reading that they have a streaming mode planned. I think someone told me about that. like her attacks, they're strong. I think if I did it only on Twitch or something, it probably would have been good.
Is this how you look?
I love how the bear is part of her attack. That's amazing. I wonder if because I'm using
Things are getting hot.
Oh shit. I think I lost my connection again. Not that my battery's gonna last much longer anyway. I think it's very smart when games that have licensed songs have streaming modes. It's just because these days, more than anything, streamers are how a lot of people find out what games to buy and what games to play. And it's really nice when companies kind of like work with that for people and to try to make it easier for streamers to play their games. Because I feel like, a while back, especially where we had HoloLive, the HoloLive Apocalypse from Ghost Trick, it's like people don't really understand the market. They think that people are not going to buy a game because the streamer played it. But the reality is, those people weren't going to buy it anyway. But by having a streamer play it, you get like more exposure to people who might buy it. So it's smart. Anyway, it died, so we got to see some of the characters. Yeah, rip battery. It's interesting how we're seeing a lot more Bayonetta and DMC style game in like action games. It's neat. That being said, I gotta raid people because I needed to get some sleep and get some rest. I didn't sleep last night. I want to wake up somewhat early so that I can get a better sleep schedule while I'm here so I don't waste my trip. I'll stream when I can. Might be early tomorrow, or I might not tomorrow, we'll see. I gotta go and get some stuff done, but hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out the beginning of the game. If I save up more pulls, maybe we can do them while I'm away another day. A DMC Bayonetta style game for a free-to-play gacha. I mean, that's more common than you think. Isn't that in a lot of them? Pretty sure that's kind of becoming the meta nowadays. You're getting a lot of it. I gotta look at rating someone else now. I'm going to see who's available. Hold on. I'm not gonna pull up a raid screen or anything. We're just gonna kind of raid in and disappear, I think. Let me pull out my links real quick for anyone who might be new. I usually sound much better. Please come back on a normal day. Twitter, Discord, Twitch, music, and Play Asia. And let me drop them on Twitch as well. Hold on. Hopefully I don't have to be quite as quiet in the morning. But I'll probably still try to be quiet so I don't disturb people. But not as bad. Because I don't have to worry about getting kicked out if it's not during quiet hours. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention drops were enabled. I should have put that in the... Oh well. I will go find some people to raid. I'll see you guys soon. Let me see if I can find someone else playing it. Hold on. I think I'll send you guys to Miyamoka. It doesn't look like she got much farther than me. She left off at a very similar spot to me. So if you want to see where it goes after that, Mia is the perfect person to check out. Let me see her. I'm trying to get her rules. Okay. Rules. Read the chat rules, please. No spamming in the chat. Be courteous to others. Don't ask or reveal private information, including age, about yourself or others. Hate bullying is not tolerated here. No links on stream. Post them on Discord if you want. Please do not self-promo unless asked about your streams or socials products. No spoilers in bold. Constructive criticism welcome. Full backseating. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. I'm sorry, chat. Constructive criticism welcome, but full backseating is not allowed unless asked. I'll send you guys to Nia to go hang out and play the game. Hold on. Nia Mocha. And then we'll find someone else to raid on YouTube. Let me see. Lost the keyboard, you can hear how clacky it is. Okay, let's see if we can raid on the YouTube side then. Let me see. Okay, let's see. I think I'll send you guys to, wait, hold on. I think I will send, let me see, hold on. I have a few, I'm just checking. I was gonna send you guys to someone else playing, Zenless, but also I think someone's doing like a special event stream, and I do like to send you guys to special event streams. So I will send you guys to Flayon's birthday stream, I think. Give me a minute. One second. Hold on. Let me just grab the rules real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Oh shit. Thank you for the super. I almost missed it. Boss, please share your sticker on the con. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. Let me see. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna send you guys there. Hold on. Give me a moment. Hold on. Okay, where's the rules? Rules. Please be respectful here and kind to others. Let's try to stay PG-13. If I'm acting weird on stream, though, feel free to join me. Don't get too wild. I ask for help often, so please avoid backseating till I ask for it. Just give me a couple minutes to figure out. Trust me, I'll ask for help soon. No backseating, IRL, or babying. I'm a capable adult. Enjoy yourself. Don't force yourself to stay if you have things to do. Don't bring up unrelated parties unless I talk about them first. And don't bring me up in other streams unless I mention for the same reason. But again, I don't mind people talking about people in mine. As long as you guys are normal about it. I will send you guys to Flayon's birthday stream. I like to support people when they have birthdays. Hello, Ritsu! Oh no, Ritsu, raid! I'm raiding, I'm leaving, I'm sorry! I was actually about to raid you if I didn't raid Flayon, so good thing I decided not to raid you. If you're also done. So I will be leaving now, sorry. Thank you for thinking of me though. We're gonna raid Flayon's birthday stream, and then I got stuff to do so I can sleep, so we will leave. Okay. Bye, 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 bye! Let me make sure it's set up. Hold on. Oh, he's screaming in my ear. My ear hurts. Okay, hold on. Okay, bye-bye.